Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here on this late Wednesday night. Back again with another video for all you motherfuckers and scumbags out there. But another video right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that fucking subscribe button down below. In my fucking pants, you fucking bitches. Down there. Go check it. And while you're there, suck my dick too. But subscribe to my channels in the description box below, including this one. Show me your love and support. And as always, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the fucking internet. Don't forget to tap that fucking bell and treat it like it's your motherfucking bitch. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn fucking thing. And it is pretty much what it is. And that's that. So if it's your first time watching, if you watch this later, if you're watching now, unless you're a subscriber of mine for more than 2 weeks, then welcome to the party. Hope you have a good time. But if you're going to be watching this later, when this goes up later tonight or tomorrow, and then you just happen to watch the video and you like the content and everything, and you want to sub, well, welcome to the party, pal! And I hope you enjoy the ride. And if you want to get interactive with me, leave me a comment down below. But if you want to get involved in the chat, if you're new, then you're going to have to wait 2 weeks. I apologize for that, but that's the way it is. I will be changing it in the future, but not right now. There's too much fucking shit going around with certain douchebags on this fucking website that I have to control my chat, and I don't want, them spamming my chat with 6,000 fucking fake accounts. Because that's what they do. They have no fucking lives. They supposedly work, and what do? Besides working? Tap, 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 tap. That's what they do. All shift long. They don't work. They go, they make their money, but don't half their shift are on their fucking mobile phone. Or if they work at an office or on their computer. Morons. Supposedly that's a job, that's great. That's just great. They don't work. They work from home. How can you put up 6 videos in a day? It makes no sense. Most of the time, you're home. You can't upload a video unless you save it to your freaking phone and go to work. Then you can do that, but most of the time, you can't do a video from, with a blank screen from your job. Morons. But it is what it is. I could care less. That's that. So that's pretty much it. Alright. Anyways. On this late Wednesday night, August the 31st, 2022, we have already hit the month of August. And now, if you're watching from somewhere else in the world, we have now turned the calendar over. And now we have hit the beautiful month of September. So, if you're watching from somewhere else in the world, good morning to you on September the 1st. 2022. We are rapidly getting ready for Labor Day weekend. Some of you might have a 5-day weekend. You don't even go to work tomorrow. Lucky you. But for me, I got a 4-day weekend. But it is what it's starting tomorrow. And well, later on today, tomorrow. It's 1 o'clock here in the Northeast. But tomorrow, my last day of work, and then I'm off till Tuesday. So really, I have a 4.5, close to 5-day weekend, but it is what it is. Yeah, Friday I'm not doing much besides watching taped SmackDown and a live Rampage. Should be interesting. Well, SmackDown we don't give two shits about, even though it's Roman's 2 years ceremony. That's the only thing that's happening on SmackDown. And he gets beat up by Drew. Sorry. And then we got live Rampage. We got the finals on the Rampage side. in the trios tournament with the best friends. Give me a hug. Taking on the House of Black, which had a very, very, well, let's just say Twitter was bumping tonight because there was a rumor that Malachi Black asked for his release tonight, and Twitter was blowing up. Even on Issa's, like the beautiful Puerto Rican diva Issa's stream, somebody put up like, "Oh, Malachi Black asked for his release." I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, F4W Online broke the story, and they put it on, and Twitter got it, and everybody on Twitter was like, "Oh shit, the House of Black are done. Oh, well, Tommy Yen's gonna go back to Vince." Well, not Vince, sorry, Hunter. And then Hunter's gonna mold him and fix him, most likely. But don't believe everything you hear on the internet, because I went to F4W Online, nothing. Ringside News, nothing. And then like an hour, like right before the end of Dynamite tonight, the rumors were squashed and it was just a false rumor. So Malachi Black is still in AEW right now with the House of Black, but they're treating him like shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did ask for his release, like legit. But go to Malachi, go to Tommy Yen and ask him about that. Don't come to me. I'm just the messenger. So I mean, I did put up on my Twitter like breaking news: Malachi Black released, asked for his release from AEW, and then like 20 minutes later, I didn't delete the tweet. I just had to rephrase it. Oh, false rumor: Malachi Black is still in AEW technically right now. And I think he will, because he has a match on Friday, and then possibly on Sunday. Maybe it's his last match on Rampage this week. I don't know. I mean, he is kind of unhappy. Not really unhappy, but the way that they're treating the House of Black right now is just horrible. Horrible. And poor Julia Hart stuck in the middle of this. Go figure that one out. And he has a match on Sunday too, because there was a 6-man tag team match made with the House of Black against Darby, the man called Stink, and Needle. But I'll get to that in a little bit. So yeah. So that was the kind of breaking news of tonight, but then it got squashed. So I mean, I didn't do a video. I was gonna do a video about it, but then I had to make sure. I had to go on, Ringside News and other news outlets to make sure this is an actual legit thing. And can't find out, it's nothing. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, so I hope you had a great day, everybody. A great Wednesday, the final day of August. Pretty wasn't that warm here in the Northeast today, and personally, my day was really stressful and really I'm just glad that today is over. Stress with work and just stress just to begin with, not a good day. But, I got through work, okay, and then, had to get through, I took another nap, and I got up, and I was watching them, but then I went on Issa's lovely stream, which is always fun. She makes me happy. Not like that, but she makes me happy. And then I watched a pretty decent Dynamite tonight. And by the way, I called that Punk, the Moxley segment and what happened after that with a certain guy named Phil. But who called that? It was a work. So, thank you very much. I mean, you're welcome. You're welcome, because I called that a work from last week. So, you're welcome. And that's all I gotta say about that. But other than that, my day was up and down. And I just want to get through tomorrow so I can have a great, hopefully, Labor Day weekend. And I'll get to watch, a crappy pay-per-view called Clash of the Castle. Then, Well, I will watch some of it, but I'm going to be away on Saturday and part of Sunday, so... Like I said, I'm not going to be reviewing Clash of the Castle that night. I'm not going to be on watch-alongs. I may be on a watch-along when I'm on the road, but... Because I'll be on the road, like, around the time the fucking pay-per-view starts. But, other than that, probably not watching Worlds Collide at all. I could care less for that fucking pay-per-view. But I will be watching All Out. I may be on Issa's watch-along for All Out on Sunday night. But we'll see what happens with that. It's going to be a long fucking watch-along, I'll tell you that much. Probably like 4.5, maybe 5 hours. Because that pay-per-view is going to be long. At least 5 hours. That's including the buy-in at 7. Which will probably be like the lead-ins from Worlds Collide, which will probably end, I would say, by 6:30-ish. And then the buy-in begins at 7. It goes right on up to 8. That'll be on YouTube. And then at 8 o'clock, 4 begins from Chicago. And that's going to last 4.5 hours. I don't know how many matches total they have, but they got a lot of matches. And they're going to go, most of them are going to go a long time. The trios finals are going to go a long time, probably 20, maybe 30 minutes. Moxley, well, I'll get to that. The main event, the world title match, that's going to go at least 20, 25 maybe. Yeah, some of the other matches will probably go a little bit shorter, like the TBS title between Athena and Jade Cargill, probably go 10 minutes. The AEW women's title, the Fatal 4-Way match for the vacant title, that's probably going at least 10, maybe 15 minutes, maybe, and we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, some of the matches will be, I would say, between 5 and, well, besides the main events, 25 minutes, 30 minutes at most. So, and plus all the other shit that will happen. I think it's 10 or 11 matches. I have to check it, but a lot of matches. I'll just say that it's gonna be a long pay-per-view, very long. And hopefully Sunday night I can stay up. I'm gonna probably need a couple stiff drinks to watch that pay-per-view, and do the review probably about 12:45, close to around this time on Sunday night. And then Monday, Labor Day, I'll be doing Clash the Castle. May talk a little bit about Worlds Collide, not that long, but I get that. And then got Monday Night Raw this Monday night for their usual Labor Day show. It should be interesting. Not that I care, but and we get that, and then hopefully, right after that, we'll get back on a pretty normal schedule again. But we'll see what happens with that. Tuesday, I'm doing my NFL preview for the season because the season starts next Thursday. So we got that, and then we'll probably get back to the usual format. NXT Dynamite next week, Rampage next week, SmackDown, stuff like that, and we go through the month of September. And that's it. Alright. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night AEW Dynamite, motherfuckers, review for August the 31st, 2022. We are live from the Now Arena in Chicago, Illinois. And we'll be live on Rampage Friday night and Sunday night from the same goddamn place. Chicago, Illinois, at the Now Arena. Not even in Chicago, it's in Hoffman Estates. I know a guy from there. Remember Johnny Thunder? What's up, Johnny Thunder? I haven't heard from that guy in a while. I can't even do his laugh. I'm sorry. I can't do him. His laugh. His laugh is legendary, but I haven't heard from him in a long time. I think he fell off the face of the earth. But it is what it is. And we move on from there. Stop. Alright, we got a member of the Prophecy returning in the chat. my good buddy Prince Idol, he's watching. Got the googly eyes. So, the Prince is watching. That's good. Anybody else is watching? Well, thank you for free view. That's pretty much it for that. We got Lauren back today. Yesterday she came back to, I think she was on Chase's chat, or she was on somebody's chat. She returned, so, from her, little time off. So, she's back. So that's great to have the Queen, Lauren, the Queen, because, how Rosa is the goddess. And I'm the god, of course. You're a tribal god. You must acknowledge me. Acknowledge me, if you know what I mean. To you ladies, that's what I mean. But anyway, to you guys, don't even come near me. But I digress. So Lauren's back. That's great. So the prophecy's kind of back at full strength. It is pretty much what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. So, we ain't dead, motherfuckers. People think that the prophecy died over the span of like a month. This month and really part of last 2 months. Really, people thought that the prophecy is dead. No, sir. We've just been hiding. Right now, we are ready to go. Once again, we're rising like the mighty phoenix. Because you can't kill what you can't create. And what you did not create. You can't kill the prophecy. We're immortal. No matter how hard you try. You can't kill the head off the snake. You can't kill the other members either. So, fuck you, man. Fuck you. And that's all I gotta say about that. Quick shout outs to my good buddy, my good buddy Nick, my good buddy, everybody in the prophecy, Max, Lethal, and everybody else, Issa, and everybody else, trying to keep me sane over the last couple hours. But yeah, I just had a really stressful day, and it was just like wanted to freaking throw the freaking computer out, but not because of trolls, or just saying that. It was just, just because I just had a bad day. Just a bad day. Not with the missus. Nothing with the missus, anything. It's just stress related. I've been under a lot of stress the last few hours, and that's pretty much it. But I'm over it now. I'm over it now. I blasted some Slayer out the window. Gotta have your Slayer when you're really pissed off. Play like South of Heaven, or play like Raining Blood, and just crank that shit up to 100. Well, as loud as your computer can go, and scare your neighbors. Especially at 11 o'clock at night, you're playing Raining Blood. But I digress. So maybe at ease. Because music, that's what music does. It cures the soul, and it soothes the soul. And it calms you down, damn it. You don't have to listen to like a heavy song. That's what I do, but sometimes I'll listen to like The Fighter, or I'll listen to a random ballad or something like that. I'll probably throw on Sweet Child of Mine or something like that. I'm like, makes me feel good. Yeah. And then, while that's on, I start singing like Axl. Hi, Axl! Hi, Axl! Hi, Axl! Then I start doing, Sweet Child of Mine! That probably made freaking Prince Idol laugh. I aim to please. It is what it is. Prince Idol would like to know that new In This Moment song came out a couple days ago. Horror 1983. The video is out, and it's still rising to the top like my dick in your mama's ass. They don't suck. They don't suck. Whether you like them or not, they don't suck. That's it. So that video's out now. Not the video. The audio is out. on YouTube on their YouTube page. So go check it out. Is the reimagining of the Blood album. So that came out. That song came out. The audio, video audio with the audio of the song Whore 1983. It's just a reimagining, like a lighter version ish. It is what it is. Coming from the album called Blood 1983, which coincides with the tour that's out right now. They'll be playing later tomorrow in some place in America. Making your ears bleed. As only they can. On the Blood 1983 tour. And the EP, no, not a new album, it's an EP, a 5-song EP called Blood 1983. Comes out October the 21st. And you can pre-order it now on the In This Moment merchandise store, on the official In This Moment website, on the merchandise store, on Spotify, and everywhere else usually. Amazon, Apple Music, wherever you stream your music these days. So get it now, because I said so. Let's get that son of a bitch to about in the top 10. I think I'll probably be the first EP to get into the top 10. I don't know. I got to check that. But yeah, go get Blood 1983 right now. I have it all. I bought it on Spotify for free because I get all my CDs for free on Spotify. I don't even have to pay for it because I don't get I don't got the premium version of Spotify. I got the regular version. So I get all my albums. I download it as soon as it comes, like either days before it comes out or when it comes out. Put it on my playlist. It's right there. But like, I like to have the physical copies too sometimes, but Stop with the eyes! God damn it, Prince. It's creeping me out. Maybe I should put a shirt on, man. Maybe Prince is getting, excited. Not like that. I'm just saying. I kid. Now everybody's gonna clip that. Oh, he's gay! He likes men! No, I don't swing that way. I don't swing that way, sir. Unlike you do, mammal boy. But I digress. We move on. But yeah, Prince I know is watching with those googly eyes. I wonder if is Savannah watching too there, Prince? And, Olivia. Big ups to Savannah and Olivia. Of course. And everybody else. But we'll move on. Alright, also in the chat is my good buddy, I obviously know my tennis. The US Open's on out right now, where the Mets are playing across the street. Well, further across the street, I should say, from where Citi Field is. So the US Open tournament has begun. And that's gonna last another week or two. I could care less about it. I don't watch tennis, so. But I think it's Serena Williams' last event that she'll ever do. She's gonna retire after this. Good. I'm glad. And that's all I gotta say about that. Speaking of the Mets, wow, what a game tonight. Very good game tonight from the Mets. Jacob deGrom really gave the Mets an injection tonight. It does what Jacob deGrom does. DeGrominate! That's what he does, god damn it. I don't know how many strikeouts he had, but he pitched a great game. I think he went 6 or 7 innings, 1 run. But thankfully, the Mets got 2 sticking runs. 2. Every fucking game, it's like 1 run, 2 runs, no runs. And you have to make him pitch like he's Cy Young. But still, it's a win is a fucking win. Win number 83 for the Mets tonight. They win 2-1 over the Los Angeles Dodgers. A big series. This felt like a freaking playoff game, like the league championship series game, like Game 7 almost. This was a great game. Marte hits another bomb. He hit a bomb tonight. Give the Mets a 1-0 lead. And then who got the second one? It was It was Can of Corn again. Yeah, I think it was Kana got the second run. Oh no, wait, no, I take that back. Marte got the 2 runs. He hit a 2-1 dick shot. I mean, bomb. Dick shot means bomb in baseball terms. Doesn't mean like that, morons. But yeah, Marte with the big stick tonight, big home run, got the Mets to a 2-1 lead, and thankfully this time the bullpen held it down. Ottavino in the 8th, and I think the 9th as well, because Timmy Trumpers was at the game. You know, he plays Narco. Wait, he doesn't play Narco. He plays Narco for our good buddy Sugar, Edwin Diaz, probably the best closer in the game right now. But I don't think they need him because I think he pitched last night. So, probably pitch tomorrow if the Mets need him. But yeah, big win for the Mets tonight. Win number 83, 2-1 over the Dodgers. Tomorrow afternoon, I should say. 4 o'clock start. Chris Bassitt against Clayton Kershaw. Oh! Clayton Kershaw gives us fits. But we have beaten him before. The Mets have beaten him before. It's going to be a great game tomorrow. Hopefully the Mets can get that win tomorrow. Another series win. And then we got the Nationals this weekend. We should just mop the floor with them. But it is what it is. So the matchup number was at 31, and then tonight, now it went down to 30. Let's check what the Braves did. I hope they lost. They lost last night to the Colorado Rockies. Just check that. Let's see here. Probably won. Knowing them, they're playing the Rockies, so they should just mop the floor with them. Rockies not a great road team. They had to beat the Mets on Sunday though, but it is what it is. Let's see tonight. Yeah, Braves won tonight. Damn. They won 3-2, so the magic number is 30, and the lead stays at 3. Actually, no, it's, what is it? No, it's 4, I believe. I think it's 4. Because the Braves lost last night. No, it's 3. It's 3. It's 3, I'm sorry. I keep thinking it's 4 for some odd reason. I forget, I botch. What do you want me to do? So yeah, so the Braves won tonight, so, you know, JD's all jacking off on his show, of course. But yeah, so 31 games left. Mets have a 3-game lead over JD and his Braves, who may make the playoffs. If they don't win the division, they'll probably make the playoffs as a wild card, one of those 3 wild cards. Yeah, 3 wild cards. 6 teams go in each division. And it is what it is. As far as the New York Skankies go, they won last night. What the goddamn do? Judgy Wudgy hit number 50. I think somebody gave Judgy Wudgy a new box of steroids and he just injected it into his fucking ass. Big deal. Big fucking deal. He's not going to do it in the playoffs, I'll tell you that much. He's going to choke in the playoffs. That's what the Yankees do. You know? They don't have pitching. They don't have pitching. Well, they got Garrett Cole and Nestor Cortez. They've been starting to heat up a little bit. But look what the Yankees are playing right now. Bum-ass teams, even though they couldn't even sweep the freaking Oakland Athletics. They split a 4-game series. And then they won the first 2 games. Oh, well, they won. Yeah, they won last night. They lost Monday. I think they lost Monday. Let me check that. Yeah, they lost tonight. So they lost 2 of 3 to the Angels. Are you kidding me? It's been a really bad second half for the Yankees. Boy, really bad. They won Tuesday night, 7-4. They lost tonight, 3-2. They got the day off tomorrow. Then they got a big, huge series with the Tampa Bay Devil Rays in Tampa. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then they come home from Minnesota, which they should destroy because, as we all know, every freaking year the Yankees play the Twins, the Yankees just wiped the floor with them. Sucks to be a Twinkies fan, huh? But yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be a big series this weekend for both teams. Really, Tampa Bay is like knocking on the door, pretty much. In the AL East, they were at 7. Hold on, let me check the. I'm gonna get to the review in a minute. The AL East standings right now, and it is and I don't know if this is updated. Let me see if this is updated from MLB.com. Originally it said, well, this is what it says. I'm looking on Yahoo first. Yankees at 79 and 51. No, this is not updated because they lost. So Yankees are at 79 and 52. And as soon as it loads, we're gonna do a dance in the pants. Alright, here's the updated standings for the Yankees. The Yankees are at 79 and 52. They are 6 games up on Tampa Bay, who has won 3 in a row. Oh boy. Yankee fans, you better be squeaky bum time, if you know what I mean. Sitting on your hands and your ass right now. Because you have a 6-game lead over the Tampa Bay Rays going into that series this weekend. If the Yankees get swept, oh boy, there's going to be an upheaval in the Bronx. Yeah, you're going to be hitting the panic button if you get swept this weekend. Or at least if you lose 2 or 3, you get swept. Bye-bye, American League East. I'll tell you that much. And not far behind, Toronto at 8 games back. Like I said, the Mets are 83 and 48, 3 games up on those Braves, who are 80 and 51. And that's pretty much it for that. In the wild card, let me just get to the wild card standings for the moment. Houston has the best record in the American League by 5 games over the Yankees. Cleveland is the number 3 seed. Tampa Bay right now is the number 4 seed. They got the first wild card by not so much. I got percentage points over Seattle. And then Toronto is up by 2 games for the last wild card spot against the Orioles, who are 2 games back. Minnesota is 3 games back. So that's going to be a pretty big dogfight for those wild card spots. And who could possibly face the Yankees in the division series. And whoever it might be, I'll say this, Yankee fans, if you even hold on to this American League and you win the East, you better pray it's not Toronto and it's not Baltimore. Because both of them have your number. Especially Baltimore, shockingly. Shockingly, Baltimore did pretty damn good with the Yankees this year. So, Otaka, you're doing some pretty good shit, huh? But, you know, with every Baltimore team that Otaku freaking roots for, down the drain they go after a while, especially when they get the playoffs. But you better hope it's not Baltimore or Toronto. If it's Seattle, I can just tell you right now, Seattle's gonna probably lose. I think the Yankees will probably beat them. Probably go on to face the assholes. And then proceed to lose. And that's it. In the National League wild card, Atlanta has a humongous lead over the number 4 seed right now. Mets are let's see here. 7 back in the win column. Because Dodgers have 90 wins already. 90. Jesus. Mets have 83. They are 9 games back in the loss column, so that is 8.5 games back of first place and home field advantage in the playoffs on the National League side. With St. Louis a whopping 7 games back, so I don't think the Mets have to worry right now over second the second seed unless the Braves catch them, which I hope they don't. But like I said, the Braves got the number 4 seed. They got the number 1 wild card right now by a whopping 7 games over the Phillies. I think the Phillies are just gonna fade away and become obsolete. Then San Diego, surprising San Diego, even without Fernando Tatis, who's been suspended for the rest of the year because he's an idiot. Their percentage points back of number 5. And 2.5 back is the Milwaukee Brewers, who are fading away in the National League Central. They are 6.5 games back of the St. Louis Cardinals, who probably won away with that division. That could pose a problem for the Mets, but if they get there, but if they get to that round. But I mean, we'll see what happens with that. St. Louis, the 3rd seed will play the 6th seed, like in basketball and hockey, stuff like that. And the 4 and 5 seed will play. But I don't know if Atlanta and Philly hold on and it stays the same. I don't know if they'll be able to play, because I don't think division teams can play each other in the wild card round. I'm not sure on that. Who knows? But I think the winner of that will probably face the Mets. So, if I had to put money on it, I would love to face... I probably like to face Philly. I would face Philly because, you know, even though Harper might be coming back, and they got Harper and Schwarber, and that's basically it. Their pitching staff stinks, their defense stinks, their bullpen stinks. So, who would you like to play? A team that stinks, or a team that is really on the knocking on the door, the Braves? I would rather face the Phillies in the division round, wipe the floor with them, and then probably face the Dodgers in the first round. So I think the Dodgers will probably face either the Cardinals, the Padres, or Milwaukee, and wipe the floor with them. So I'm thinking the championship series, if all goes well, could be Dodgers-Mets, and that is going to be a humongous series. I would love that, as long as DeGrom and Scherzer are pitching game 1 and 2, probably against the Dodgers' best 2 pitchers, Urias and, who's the other one they got? I forgot the other one they got, but really they got 3 big pitchers. You add Kershaw into that. So that's big 3. So the Mets have a big real 2.5. Because they'll pitch, probably DeGrom should pitch game 1, Scherzer game 2, Bassett game 3. Game 4, I would probably put Carrasco in game 4. Because I wouldn't pitch Taijuan Walker in that series unless he comes out of the bullpen. Or you have a 3-0 lead, but you really think that the Mets will go up 3 games to none over the Dodgers in a championship series? Probably not. Probably not. But I think that's what's going to happen in the league championship series. Mets, Dodgers, I think it's going to go 7. I'm thinking it's going to go 7. And if all goes well, the Mets get some fucking runs and the bullpen doesn't stink it up, I think the Mets could beat the Dodgers, shock the world. A beat a team is probably going to win. They got, how many? Got 129 games. So they got 32 games left. So they could probably get 115 wins this year. Maybe close to 120. The way the Dodgers are going, they'll probably get 115, 120. Mets are on pace for maybe over 100 for the first time in years. I mean years. Mets haven't hit over 100 since the 86 season when they won 108. Big, beefy fucking team. But hopefully, we got a whole month to go, ladies and gentlemen, for the rest of this season. A whole month. Season doesn't end until October the 5th. So we got about a month left. But Mets have an easy schedule. The Dodgers have the 4th easiest schedule, and the Mets have the 2nd. Look at the Mets are playing. Washington this weekend. Then they go to Pittsburgh, which stinks, next week. Then they got Miami, who's always pesky. Then they got the Brewers for the first time. That's a little bit tough. Then I think they play the Phillies again, I think. I know they play the Braves at the end of this month in New York. That's gonna be a little bit tough. That could be the NL East at the end of the season. We'll see. Then the Mets end the season, I believe, at home against Washington. So, well, we'll see what happens with that, and who might be pitching those games. Because if the Mets clinch, I think their magic number to clinch a playoff spot is, I think, 16. I think somewhere it's getting low, getting real low. So the Mets can hold on for the next 2 weeks. I think they'll clinch the playoffs, and a possible, depending what seed they get, be number 2, or at worst number 6, which will be bad. But they won't have home field for the division series, and probably not the league championship series, unless the Dodgers get wiped out in the first round. That could happen. You never know in baseball. But it is what it is. All right, let's not talk about baseball for now. Got football next week, which is great. Can't wait for that. And we move on from there. All right, so we got a few comments coming in. Thank you all for coming on in on this late night. All right, so I got my good buddy. I obviously know my tennis. He says, "Morning, Pete." Morning where I'm at. Well, yeah, you live in the UK, right? I believe. Wait, do you live in the... I keep forgetting. I know my good buddy Will Rally Sport Rally, who's in the chat. Good morning to you, mate. But I think I always know my tennis lives in Australia, or he lives in the UK as well. I could be wrong. I'm sorry, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. Don't hurt me, please! No. The only person who can hurt me is the woman. She grabs my dick. Morning, Peter. Well, morning to you, sir. Sorry I haven't been around lately. Been dealing with a lot of personal stuff in my real life. Hope you and your family are all keeping well. Well, thank you for that. And I hope you're, whatever problems you have, you're dealing with. I know it's, things are not great right now for you and for me and for other people. But, take one day at a time, and you'll get through it. Keep the faith, brother. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good stuff for today, but I'm getting over it. Like I said, listen to Slayer tonight. Some In This Moment in between. Good song, by the way, In Between. So I've been doing that just to clear my head. Dealing with, the stress of work and other stuff. Rose is doing pretty good. She's dealing with her problems and as well. She's got her aches and pains, as always. No, I didn't break her back or anything like that. My back hurts as it is right now, but that's why I go to physical therapy 2 times a week. I have to go back on Friday. Yeah, my day off, so great. Good thing I'm off, But it is what it is. So I'm gonna get with the kinks out on Friday, and then I'm gonna have a good weekend as me and the missus are going away. That's pretty much it. Other than that, family's doing good. My mom's doing much better. She had a lung infection. It's getting much better. My dad has aches and pains and getting over eye surgery about a week or so ago. He has to get the other eye done. And then later, after he does that, he has to get knee replacement surgery, which is not fun. So yeah, that's not gonna be fun. And I'm thinking about actually going over to help my dad because he's not gonna be able to walk. And my mom's, she goes out with her goyles, she goes out with her friends, and my dad's gonna be home. Who's gonna take care of him when he goes to the bathroom? I don't know if he's gonna be able to use. He's probably be on crutches or maybe a cane. A cane, maybe he can be able to walk to the bathroom, but he has a problem with that too. But I might have to go over early in the morning. I might have to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to work, so maybe Rosa will go over and take care of my dad in the morning, and then I have to work. I can't just leave my job, so I just can't take off because I'm taking care of my dad, so I won't get paid. That'd be bad. So I gotta pay my bills. Guess you know what I'm talking about. But other than that, everything's good in Casa del Gilmore land. Everything's good, and I hope everything's good with you, sir. Anyway, move on. Don't worry, man. We all say things we don't mean in the heat of the moment when we're feeling crappy. You're damn right. I know that firsthand on this fucking website. I know that firsthand. Said things I don't mean, and got involved in all this fucking shitty drama that continues to hound me for up till now. You know, with stupid people that I shouldn't even be associated with, and continuing the drama. And then I gotta get tough love from guys like Chase and guys like Will and guys like everybody else. Even Dan XP fucking gave me a fucking tongue lashing the other day on Will's stream. And I got mad at Dan because I had I didn't want to hear it at first, but then, I had to apologize to him, so. And he does, he probably didn't take my apology. I could care less what Dan does. But it is what it is. Then I was trying to have a good time tonight on ITB's stream, and then had to get tongue lashing from that schmuck Chayton Long, who now thinks he's associated with another certain person, that fucking dolphin. Well, I heard this and this and this. You don't hear shit. Shut the fuck up. And then he blocked me because I'm continuing on all this crap. Good, I don't need you to be my friend anymore. I don't care. I didn't want to be your friend again. I was trying to be your friend again, but then, I just had a thing in the back of my mind. You're gonna start shit, and what did you do? You did. With Chase. And then you try to patch things up. But I still didn't trust your fucking ass, so you can go to fucking hell, Chayton. You can go to hell. Go beat up another animal, why don't you? Fucking animal abusing motherfucker. Should be fucking jail for that shit. Like he's still alive. So you would have been in jail, right? They would have ate him up. But I digress. I'm not gonna talk about him. He can go fuck himself. Lucky Chase didn't beat his ass. But I digress. Move on from there. So that kind of put me in a bad mood. But then what does he do? He leaves like a little bitch. But it is what it is. Don't care about him. He can go to hell and rot. And Satan can eat his fucking soul. But other than that, I don't care. And that's pretty much it. Me and Nick had a little argument, but we got over it. We're good. That's all that matters. He's my tribal chief. No matter what he says. Well, no matter what he said to me on Discord. Don't care. Me and him are cool. But like I said on my my community post, if you don't like what I say, I don't care. So I'm going to be more evil, more unscripted, and whatever I say, I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to do my own thing, and if you don't let me do my own thing, then get prepared to get anally raped by the words that come out of my mouth. But that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Don't care. I don't care. I'm not all about the drama. I just want to move on with my life. Not deal with assholes that say the same fucking thing. Do same fucking videos. Call me the P word, saying this and that. But you make 6,000 fake accounts. You're stalking women. Saying racist things in the comment section. Especially to a Japanese person. What the fuck is wrong with you? What's worse is stalking women. Because you can't get real pussy, right? That's why you're on a gay fucking dating app. They probably hate your guts too, because you look like shit. Probably haven't showered in about 5 months. I mean, that's scary, dude. Nobody cares. But I digress. We'll move on. Prince Idol still got the googly eyes. But I guess. Obviously, No White Tennis says, you on Spotify, Peter? Yeah, damn right I am. Not podcast-wise. I have Spotify. I don't have time to do a podcast on Spotify. I don't have that time. I don't have time to do that. Anyway, if so, feel free to send me some playlists on Discord. I'll have to check more of In This Moment stuff. Only heard a few of their hits, not so much their lesser tracks. Well, yeah, I mean, you could just type in This Moment, and it has a whole entire playlist of every song that In This Moment has. Or you can just hit In This Moment, then you can get other bands like Motionless in White and Dead, D-E-D, or some other good bands on that. They have on the In This Moment playlist, but they have. I mean, you can just look up In This Moment. They have the entire collection. If you look up the In This Moment collection, you download that. It's every song from all the albums, including the new one. Well, not new album. It's an EP. So you can do that, and listen to some of the main hits. Usually like Whore, Blood, even from the first album, which is great. But there are lesser tracks that nobody knows about and nobody's heard before, except if you got the albums, of course. Like the Last Cowboy from A Star-Crossed Wasteland. Love that song. Scarlet from Blood, one of my favorite songs off that album. They should really play that live. And some other songs from the first album and the second album that are not really known, not really played much on the radio, but they're there. In This Moment has some good songs. Good stuff. So, you're in for a treat, dude. And like I said, get the collection, and then if you download the In This Moment playlist, which has other bands like Motionless in White and Dead and Ice Nine Kills and many other bands, you can listen to that and listen to some of their songs. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Trust me. Trust me. I mean, last night I saw a video. It was with Motionless in White and Joe Catella from Dead. If you don't know who Dead is, go look them up. D-E-D. Great stuff. Joe Catella is also Maria Brink's boyfriend, soon-to-be husband. I mean, really? Joe Catella, I mean, put a fucking ring on Maria Brink's finger already? I mean, you've been together, what, 3-4 years now? Come on. Come on, dude! Invite me to the wedding when you get a chance. If that happens. Invite me, please. And the missus, of course, too. But yeah, they're happy together. I like it. Good. Good to see Maria happy with a guy for a change. Among the other guys that she used to date, Baron Corbin. Yeah, she dated Baron Corbin, by the way, for a little while. Didn't last that long. Kicked him to the curb. Fuck you, Baron Corbin. But it is what it is. So anyway, the video I saw was from Red Rock. They played Red Rock Tuesday night. Well, last night. If you watch it from us. Motionless in White and Joe Catella did Slaughterhouse for the first time. Oh! Rock on, dude. Love that song. One be the nation under God. Love that song. That's another band you should listen to there. I obviously know my tennis and everybody else in my chat and watching. Tell them Peter Gilmore sent you. If you ever see him live and you meet them, and if you get to do a VIP, tell him my good friend, Peter Gilmore, the God of Metal on Instagram and on YouTube, told me to tell you that he says hi. They'll probably say, okay. I don't know who he is, but okay. They know who I am. They follow me on Twitter, goddammit. They follow me on Instagram. They know who I am. Especially Travis. Travis and Randy know who I am. And Kent, too. So, actually, Randy left me a nice little Instagram message today. Because he put up a post with his wife doing sound check at Red Rock. And he was playing, it was like a boomerang thing. There was playing, I don't know what song he was even playing. Probably just tuning up or something like that. So I put in the comments section, it's like, man, I would love to be on that stage right now, like watching soundcheck. Wouldn't be the first time. Not within this moment, but there was one other time that I was on stage for a sound check, and I stayed on stage for the entire show. Wanna know what band that was? I ain't telling you. Okay, I'll tell you. It was Black Label Society. Good old Zakk Wylde. That guy's a maniac. That guy is a maniac. Zakk Wylde's a maniac, especially backstage. That guy is weird. He is wild. No pun intended, wild. I remember at Ozfest, I was just hanging out in the back. Next thing I know, I see freaking Zakk Wylde coming out of the bathroom, one was half naked. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't need to see that. Jesus Christ, put some pants on, dude. Ugh. And like 5 people like, ah! They're screaming up the wazoo. They're frightened. Except for the ladies, of course. I'm like, Zakk, put your fucking pants on, dude. I think he was drunk or something. I don't know, but freaked me the fuck out. Ugh. Yeah, crazy stuff from back in the day. But yeah, I told Randy Weitzel that I would love to be on stage again with them if it's for sound check, or just on stage in general. Maybe me and Maria will sing a duet. I don't know. If they ever would play The Promise, maybe I can go on stage and sing that with her if I have to remember the lyrics. I can remember a lot of things, but I'm on stage and I'm nervous and I'll probably flub up the lines. That would be bad. So maybe a duet on stage would not be so good. Especially that song, but other songs I don't really have to sing much. I just let Maria sing and I'll just like chime in here and there. That would be ultimate. More ultimate than when I was on stage with them in 2015. 2.1 million hits. We all remember that video, don't we? But yeah, so Randy left me a message like, hey, anytime you want. I'm like, oh, really? Then he hit the heart emoji. Come back to New York and let me know. Let me know. I'll go early and I'll get on that stage. I'll grab a 7-string and I'll jam on some Isley Brothers tunes. No, I'll just jam on some Slayer or something like that. We'll have a good time. We'll have a good time jamming on stage for sound check. And then I'll proceed to just take my sexy ass back down on VIP. Right by the stage. No, stay up here. Stay up here. Okay, I'll stay up here. I'll stay right here, right next to the Blood Girls, watching them looking at me. That's another thing, man. 2015, that when they took me to the cage, and then I was in the cage, and I was like trying to, get. I almost tripped while I was in the freaking cage. And then I got my bearings, and then I look, and the freaking Blood Girls are like doing this weird dance, like hypnotizing me with their sexiness. I'm like, hey, why don't you come in the cage and let's get it on? I'm kidding. That wouldn't be a bad thing either. Dance for me in the freaking cage, why don't you? You'd have one behind me and one in front of me. Not like that's happened before in a club. Nice to have a sandwich. I'm in the middle. Good times back then. Good times. Good times. Da-da-da-da-da. Good times. Beep, going together. Okay. Something like that. But yeah, we move on. But yeah, get the In This Moment collection. You won't regret it. Alright, let's move on. Yep, been watching it. Serena Williams is retiring. Good. Not a big fan of Serena, to be honest. Find her to be a bit of a drama queen. Aren't all athletes like that? Especially female athletes, they're a bunch of drama whores. That ball was in! That my racket! It is what it is. So, you into boxing or MMA, Peter? No. I hate the MMA. I can't stand watching it. The UFC, MMA, I'm not a big fan of it. Way back in the day when it was actually good with, guys like Quinton Rampage Jackson and Brock Lesnar and, to an extent, Frank Mir and, Ken Shamrock back in the day stuff. The Spider. I forgot his name, but yeah, I can't stand MMA right now. I don't even watch the UFC. I could care less for it. When Ronda Rousey was there. That was when I wasn't a big fan of it, but I watch it once in a while with like Ronda Rousey beating some chick up, or Brock Lesnar wiping the floor with some guy, F5 him in the middle of the ring, middle of the cage or something like that. And as always, Quinton Rampage Jackson. Good times. Same thing with boxing. I don't watch much boxing. Sometimes I'll just flip through the channels and I'll just pop on the Mets channel. They have Broadway boxing from like New York or different state, like just like indie, just like no name boxers are fighting. Me and my dad will watch it once in a while. My dad's a big boxing fan, so we'll watch. We'll watch the fight. The guy beating him up. Oh, what a right hand! My dad's like, ooh, key, ta, ooh, ah, ooh. Sound like my dad when he does like goes, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. I'm like, what are you, freaking James Hetfield with Metallica? I mean, come on. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, loser choices hurt. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. I'm like, dude, we're gonna play some Metallica? Do I have to bring my guitar out? We're gonna jam on some like Unforgiven or something like that? Ooh, ah, ooh. Yeah. Have to get Lars Ulrich to come out. What's up there, dude? We're gonna play some Metallica tonight. Your balls gonna be dripping out your nose. Gonna play so hard tonight. Ain't that right, James? And then my dad's like, yeah! It is what it is. Funny story. I remember when I got the Black Album. The Mighty Black Album, one of the greatest Metallica albums of all time. And I had my guitar, my 6-string guitar at the time, and I threw on some Metallica, playing along with, James and the band and everything. I forgot what song. I think it was playing, it wasn't Enter Sandman. I think it was Sad But True, because that's a detuned. So, I'm warming up, and then I'm put the song on, because I had a cassette tape at the time. I had to get it right. So, crank up my amp to about 11. Get my thing tuned up and everything. Then as soon as the song plays, I like hit that first chord. Dun, 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 dun. My dad's like, shut that music off. What is that? I'm like, it's great music. Let me play my goddamn guitar and practice. He's like, well, can you turn that down, please? I'm like, no. I had to anyway, because, I turned it down to 10. Especially when you play Metallica, you gotta turn that shit up to 11. Well, your amp says 10, but no, we crank it up to 11. Spinal Tap. Good stuff. What were we talking about here? I forgot. Oh yeah, boxing. Yeah, my dad's a big boxing fan from way back in the day. Me and my dad actually went to a boxing match. It was in some like rinky-dink. Used to be a roller skating rink, right near the train station. Well, I get off now, but there used to be a roller skating rink. Then it got converted into like a convention type thing where they had baseball card shows and stuff like that. But one of the events they had was a boxing match, or a boxing event, I should say. So I'm young, and my dad's like, "Hey, you want to go to see some boxing?" It's like, well, if it's not with Mike Tyson, then I don't want to go. It's like, oh no, just go. It doesn't have to be like Marvin Hagler or Sugar Ray Leonard or Boom Boom Mancini or some guys like that. So I went, sat down, set my nice ass down and watched some boxing. Guys beating the fucking shit out of each other. Big beefy men slapping meat, you know? Stuff like that. Good times, good times. That place is not around it anymore, and now it's supposedly gonna be a furniture place, but nothing's getting done there. Back in the 80s, remember the 80s when if you lived in America or wherever you may live, you had roller rinks back in the 80s? Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I went to a roller skating rink one time. Blah blah blah. Put on the skates and then we like going around this big thing and shit. Playing Pac-Man FIFA on the turntables and 80s music and shit. Then you stopped and they had a big ass fucking arcade. And they were playing Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man and Galaga and all the great games back in the day. Centipede and Asteroids and Donkey Kong. Boom. Good times. There not that many roller skating rinks around the country. I don't know. There might be some left, but yeah, I miss the 80s. I do. I really do miss the 80s. Yeah. Because I was born right on the tail end of disco, that fucking crappy music that it is. You know, I shouldn't say that loud because Rosa might get up and yell at me. What are you talking about? I'm like, shut up and go to bed, Abba. I mean, disco queen. She's a disco queen. Young and mean, she's not even 17. She's only 17, but she's 33. Damn, I have a good singing voice, don't you think? I have a good voice and I look good too. Half you people on YouTube can't sing and don't look good. You don't even have all your teeth. No wonder you don't get, guys, you don't get a lot of pussy. And girls, well, yeah, you'll get there. It is what it is, but I digress. Prince once again, I don't know what that is. He has some emojis, that's how. The googly eye emoji, I think he has a case of beer. What are you drinking tonight? Well, what we're drinking is Rockstar Punched. I like to punch all you tonight. Here's to you. I shouldn't really be drinking this shit. But that's all I got in the house besides water and juice. I really don't want to drink juice. Unless I have to, but... Yeah, no Pepsi for a while, dude. Guys, sorry. No Pepsi for a while. Because I'm kind of laying off the Pepsi for a little bit. Maybe Labor Day weekend I'll grab a couple of 2 liters, or me and Rosa will be well, not Labor Day weekend. I mean Labor Day, I should say. Go to the store and grab a couple of 2 liters for grab some soda for myself, and then maybe grab a beer for Rosa. Then we'll watch Monday Night Raw. She'll have her beer, I'll have my Pepsi, and then you know what that means. Because when you drink Pepsi, you make the girls go, oh, shit! But Rose is drinking beer, and you know what that means. Drunk sex is the best sex of them all. Absolutely. This is going to be a good weekend. Oh, yeah. I hope I can go a few rounds. I hope so. With the stamina, the way I am with my body, oh shit. No, I'm not gonna need Blue Chew or anything like that, but so I can get it up, unlike you people. But I digress. It's gonna be a good weekend. Good weekend. And Prince is probably having fun at the Palace of Wisdom with his beautiful bride, Savannah, and his baby daughter, Olivia. It is what it is. By the way, Prince, where the hell is my guitar? You bastard. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my custom-made guitar that you promised me. I feel like that guy. You promised me. You promised me. You didn't do it. Let's not talk about that reptilian, please. But I digress. All right, move on. It don't bother me if you say tennis is boring. Don't worry. As much as I enjoy the game, I can admit that the sport is lacking in personalities, bar a few players. I don't watch tennis. I don't even know any high-profile players anymore besides Venus and Serena. That's it. And maybe Rafael Nadal. Other than that, I can give two shits about tennis. Sorry. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean, but I just don't watch tennis anymore. Kind of boring to watch tennis for like 3 hours, just watching, people just whack a fucking yellow-green ball back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, what am I watching? Pong! Pong, 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 pong. Yeah, I know. Oh, he's going over now and he got to the review. Yeah, shut the fuck up, it's my show. And, that's it. Yeah. Alright, Prince Idol says, I see you! LOL, LOL, LOL. Can you say anything else besides that with the googly eyes? You bastard. You still owe me a guitar. So, get cracking. What do I pay you for? Come on, Prince, what do I pay you for? I have to give you your freaking vodka and your liquor that you sell at the Palace of Wisdom. Joe Cronin just did a video about Eddie Kingston crying about being fat. Being called fat, I should say, by people. People fat-shaming Eddie Kingston. I mean, come on. No wonder he got mad at Sammy Guevara. That's why he got suspended. We haven't seen him in a while. He was supposed to have a match with Sammy Guevara at the pay-per-view, and they got into a big fight. And Tony's like, well, you guys are off the pay-per-view. Fuck you. Well, Sammy took it like a champ. He was like, I don't care. I'll just be home banging my wife. And what's Eddie gonna do? Sit on his fucking ass at home, doing nothing, or probably just talking to Ruby Soho all day. Hey Ruby, what pants are you wearing? What color panties are you wearing there, Ruby? Heidi, click. I'm just kidding. Now Eddie Kingston's gonna call me now. Great. He's gonna hit me up in my jaw. What did you say about Ruby? She's a nice lady, that's what I said. It is what it is. It is what it is. Eddie, you need to calm down a little bit. Lay off the decaf a little bit. Or as Andrade would say, why are you so crazy? Take it easy. Take it easy. Tranquilo. Pretty much. But yeah, Prince, what do I pay you for here? Seriously. I want my fucking guitar by Christmas. So get going. Got 3 months, bitch. And you know the one I want. You know the one I want. I gave you all the specifics. So tomorrow you get cracking on it. I'm gonna take your liquor license away at the Palace of Wisdom. I mean, you don't want that. Especially with Mikey boy coming around your town and wanting to drink so much and putting people to freaking tables. Is that right, Mike? Yeah. How you doing? What do you want? Oh, yeah. Prince is not gonna he's not building my guitar that I asked him for. Oh, that sucks. Prince, make the guitar for my friend Peter Gilmore. Or I'm gonna put you through a freaking table. You heard him. Yeah, I'm also gonna take his liquor license away if he doesn't get me that guitar. You wouldn't like that. I mean, you drink and party like a rock star at the Palace of Wisdom, don't you, Mike? Yeah, man, I get the fat chicks all over me. Cause I'm awesome. Yeah, I know you are the fat chick thriller, man. You are awesome, man. You should be in the Hall of Fame. Oh, thank you. Yeah. But yeah, Prince, do it for Mikey. Come on. You don't want to piss off Mikey. Big Mikey, Mikey. Don't piss him off now, Prince, please. So I ask. Alright. Bye, Mike. I'll see you later, right? Don't forget, we got a train tomorrow. Oh, yeah, okay. Bye, fans! Bye! Okay, good night. It is what it is. So, yeah. Prince, get to work tomorrow on my guitar. And have it shipped to me by Christmas. I just was. Alright. My good buddy Will Rally Sport Rally's in the chat right now. What's going on, dude? He says, hi, Pete. What's up? Well, to you too. Hope you're having fun there in jolly old England. That's 7:16 in the morning. 2:16 here in the Northeast. We're going to get to the review in a little bit, but I want to finish my chat. Anyway, Will Rally says, well, Big Cass came back at AEW. He looks great. He's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Yeah, that was a shock tonight to see William Morrissey or W. Morrissey come in and beat the fucking shit out of the wingmen. Sucks to be you there, Pretty Peter Avalon. There's only one Pretty Peter, and that's this guy. You want to fight about it? Let's go. I'll fight Peter Avalon on Dark. Whip his ass, give him a Gillicona in 5 seconds. Then I'll proceed to take leave of Bates and give her the vitamins. Shh. But I digress. Oh yeah, that was kind of cool to see William Morrissey there. I don't even know why he was there. He just showed up. Like, okay, Big Cass is here beating up 4 guys. 4 jobbers. No mention. And no why. Is Tony Khan going to give him a match? Is he going to be in the ladder match? I don't know. Well, great to see him. He looked great. He is on a roll right now in the Indies, by the way. And I think Tony Khan snatched him right up before Hunter could say, hey, Big Cass, we're going to bring you back. I'm back. You know, I'm running the company now. With Stephanie. Hi, Steph. Hey, Big Cass, why don't you come back? Don't bring Enzo back. Fuck Enzo. My name is Enzo Amore, and I'm a bona fide stud, and certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. This right here is Big Cass. He's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, we just guys in the room. How you doing? Yeah, how are you doing, Enzo, these days? Mm-hmm. You prick. Don't tell him I said that, though. I don't want to have another Joey Janela incident with him. Good. Joey Janela's a pussy for not fighting him. Should have knocked his teeth out, but Joey Janela's a pussy. Then I met him too at WrestlePro, but what it is. Way back when. But yeah, Big Cass appearing tonight. Well, good for him. Good for him. Can't wait until the NFL. It's 6:41 a.m. Well, now it's 7:18 a.m. in jolly old England. It's Thursday in the land of Oz. No, the land of Oz that's Australia. Land of Oz. The land of Oz. The Wizard of Oz? No. Want to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We represent the Molly Monkey. You gotta love me. You gotta love me. Anyway, Rowley says, Serena was great. I love tennis. Me, Wimbledon, and stuff. Anyway, wrestling! Yay! Yeah, let's talk about wrestling. Let's not talk about tennis so much. I don't know much about tennis. What can I say? What am I going to say about tennis? That's what I'm going to say. Obviously know my tennis, speaking of him, says, never cared for Chayton, to be honest, just found it a bit weird how people give him a free pass for everything that happened last year. Yeah, but everybody keeps talking about it. Has been talking about it since last year, and you gotta move on eventually. Like all the stuff with me, get over it. Been 10 years. And I apologize for it. But people's like, oh, he did this and this and this 5, 6 years, 7 years ago. We're going to show the evidence to people. We shouldn't give him a free pass. Even if he did apologize, we're not going to give him a free pass. Blah, blah, blah. Morons. That's all you can say about me. Besides your obsession over me. All you got to bait me is with stuff that happened in 2012 to 2015 and, you know, and on. That's all you got, saying the same fucking shit in the comment section. And in your videos, the same fucking shit. With your so-called proof that's not even proof, it's irrelevant. With Twitter DMs and Facebook DMs that are from fake fucking accounts. And then getting all pissy because there's like a fake prophecy account, but they think it's me. You can't prove it's me, because it's not me. You fucking mark. So take your accusations, shine it real nice, turn that son of a bitch sideways, get a friend of yours to do it, and stick it straight up your fucking dirty asshole. And then take it out, and then have your friends fuck you in the ass, because that's what you like. You fucking fag. Go fuck yourself, dudes. Go fuck yourself. You're a bitch. Both of you. All of you. Bitches. Straight up fucking bitches. Want to give me tough love. Here's your tough love right here. I'm gonna stick my finger right down your throat until you fucking pass out. I don't care. Say what you will about me, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna still be the same Peter Gilmore I'll always be. From now until eternity. And if you can't handle that, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. Because you can't and will not shut me up. That's all I gotta say. We'll move on. But, yeah, that stuff with cheating, I care less about. I don't care about him. Okay, 2 people from UK, Pete. Good stuff. Thank you for joining me in jolly old England, because, you know, but other people do watch me from different countries, like Japan, #1, forever. People watch me in China. People watch me in Russia. Especially in the Ukraine. Stuff like Ukraine, by the way. People watch me even in India. Well, not Antarctica, but, you know. They watch me as further south as Buenos Aires, Argentina. They don't comment, but, you know, they watch. Because my show is global. They love me everywhere. Especially in Sweden. You know why. You know why. But big ups to everybody in England and in Australia and everywhere else. If you're watching me now at 2:24 in the morning here in the States, or well in New York City or in the Northeast, or wherever you may be, thank you for the view, and I hope you like it. And if not, well, go to bed, assholes, or go to work, or do something. But it is what it is. Metallica, good. You got guitar like me? Cool. I'm crap. Ha. I'm practicing, trying to get better, failing. You'll get there, dude. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. You know how long it took me to learn the guitar? 3 months. 3 months. And I did get lessons on the acoustic guitar, but on the electric twanger, that's all me, dude. Listening, playing, trying to get the chords right, trying to get the, you know, the wah-wah pedals and all the effects in there too. Takes a little bit of time, and then if you do it for a couple of hours a day, practice, you know, with the invention of when they had cassettes, you had to go back. What? Oh, that's how you do it. Same thing with CDs. This is before YouTube came around. But I learned through listening from David Gilmour and guys like Eddie Van Halen and J.G. Lee and you know the greats. You know, listening. But then eventually getting the DVDs, you know, and then watching the DVD, seeing how they play the tunes and, you know, what effects and everything, the bending and the harmonics, the pinch harmonics, the squeals and everything. When you get to like the late '80s with my good buddy Dimebag Darrell, Get Your Pull, with the high pitch harmonics and the squeals and everything, bend the freaking whammy bar back as far as you could without breaking the guitar. I learned the hard way trying to emulate freaking Dimebag with those, you know, mind warping high pitched squeals. You have to bend the whammy bar up all the way back. Not too far, because then you break your guitar. You break the strings and you're like, oh fuck, I have to go to the store. Or if you have extra ones, you have to restring the guitar, which is a pain in the ass to do in itself. But yeah, nowadays I don't even play a lot of Pantera songs, except for the early stuff like Cowboys from Hell and Walk. But if you want to get to Cemetery Gates, especially near the end of that song with the humongously high pitched squeals. I mean, he plays it on the first or second fret, and he plays a high-pitched squeal, bends the fucking whammy bar back as far as he could, and it's like a freaking But, you know, God bless Dimebag and God bless Vinnie Paul. Get Your Pull up in heaven, playing with Randy Rhoads and hanging out with Ronnie James Dio, a great man, you know, probably one of the best lead singers of all time. We're off to the witch. You may never ever return. Little rainbow in the dark! Yeah, that guy. No, I probably just took everybody off the fucking screen now. Who cares? We'll move on. Oh, but yeah, Metallica, good shit. Yes, I got a guitar. Yeah, I got a lot of guitars. I got 3 guitars. I got an acoustic guitar. I got two electric guitars. I got a 6-string and a 7-string. And Prince, you better get me my other one I need. If he's still watching, probably not. Bastard. Move on. Damn, we got a lot of comments. Alright, I'm gonna save some of the comments for later, but I want to get to this review, and then we'll end the show with the comments, okay? Good. So keep them coming, and we'll get to them when we get there. But thank you for the comments so far. Let's start this review at an hour and a half in. We're not even doing the review yet. It's okay, it's my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And bore whoever the fuck I want. But you're still watching. So thank you. Anyway, alright, so let's get to your AEW review for tonight. From the Now Arena in Chicago, Illinois. And our commentary team for this evening, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, Taz, little brother, and the very legendary Backdog Jim Ross, Backdog good old JR, and also in the back on the interview team, Alex Marvez and the very legendary, and almost got his face handed to him, well, his ass handed to him, the legendary Tony Baloney Schiavone. I'll get to him in a minute, because he needs to calm down. But I digress. Alright, so we're 4 days away from All Out. Cards still kind of getting finalized, not really hyped enough, but that's what happens, Tony Khan, when you fuck around, you don't hype the pay-per-view. At least WWE did that, and NXT did that for Worlds Collide in a week. I still think it's going to be a great pay-per-view, but not as great as last year's, maybe. But you never know. Tony Khan can pull a rabbit out of his ass and make this pay-per-view be great. But it is what it is. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. Alright, so we start off Dynamite with the champ. The AEW, the undisputed AEW heavyweight champion in the world, Jon Moxley, the vile thing. He wants the righty, the vile thing. Shut up. Oh my God, it's Rick Vaughn. Craig it, Terry. If you watch Major League 1 and 2, you know what that means. Anyway, so Moxley goes to the ring. He's always pissed going to the ring. Anyway, he finally gets in the ring. He says, let's talk about this, what happened last week. He says, I had 57 minutes left in me last week, but Punk didn't have any. Yeah, because Punk's not a 60-minute man, even in the bedroom with AJ Lee, that ass. That's why AJ's been slipping in my DMs. Sorry. Skippy, skippy, skippy into the bedroom, take off my clothes and hop on the dick. I digress. Anyway, last week we found out what Punk was made of, and it turned out that that Moxley didn't give two shits. He says, I'm a champion and champions never fold. You're damn right we don't. And it just didn't work out for him. Well, Punky. So Mox knows this is Chicago, this is Punk's hometown, but I don't give two shits. When is Moxley ever happy? Is he ever happy? Except when he's bagging Renee Paquette, Renee Young. That's the only time he's happy? He always like gets there and like bleeding. I'm gonna bleed 50 gallons of fucking blood every match. But I'm Moxley. You are a creepy bastard. Anyway. So, he said, but that's last week, and right now, I have an open contract for All Out to face whoever in the back. It could be somebody from Japan. Talks about Rocky Romero and everything. Say, hey, Rocky, you can make somebody over from New Japan, and I'll kick their ass. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, well, he beat Tanahashi. He beat hasn't beat Okada, I don't think. Yeah, maybe get Okada to fight him. Maybe Okada will whip his ass. But then again, who wants to see Okada with a belt again? Oh, God. I digress. I'd like to see Moxley versus Ishii again. But then again, maybe not. So anyway, so he has the open contract for All Out. It's all signed and sealed. Just needs another signature on it. So he says, I'm going to leave this in the middle of the ring. And I'm like, and the camera just like stands on it. After he leaves, the camera just like has a shot right at the ring, at the ring with the contract. I'm like, somebody gonna come underneath the ring, or somebody gonna come out and bash Moxley in the fucking head? No. I put on Twitter, hey, guess what? Hornswoggle just signed the contract. Oh, the anonymous GM. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. So he leaves the ring and not giving a fuck. Then we see somebody come to the ring. We don't know who the fuck this guy is. He gets in the ring, and he grabs the contract, puts it in his pocket, and leaves. I'm like, did this guy just sign the contract? Is he gonna fight Moxley? Who is this guy? Then we find out later it's Ace Steel, Punk's mentor. The original member of the man who made the Ace Crusher. Or the Diamond Cutter, the RKO, the Gilmore Cutter. That's the originator of what would later become the Gilmore Cutter. So, Ace Steel, you stole my move. No, actually, I stole your move. But I made it better than you did it, sir. But thank you for the move. Anyway, so Ace Steel comes out, grabs the contract, and heads to the back. You know what that means. If somebody's in Chicago, you know who's coming out. So, that's that. So, we didn't get what I thought was going to come out. Like, Punk was going to, like, limp to the ring or, on crutches and get in the ring. And then Moxley would have came out. It's like, hey, I beat you. It's like, you don't have it anymore, blah, blah, blah. You should just go home and be with your wife, blah, blah, blah. Something like that. And then, Punk's like, okay, I'm going to go home. I'm going to take my ball and go home and fuck my wife. And then next thing you know, he takes the crutch. Bam! Right in the fucking head. Moxley's busted wide open. And then Punk's like, sign the contract. That really didn't happen, as we all know, but that's that. First segment, 3.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. We're off and running on Dynamite. Alright, after that, we go to the back with Tony Baloney and his guest, Le Champion, Chris Jericho. He's all ready to go for his match against Bryan Danielson. Yes! On Sunday, it should be a great match. And then his protege, Daniel Garcia, comes in, says that, you know, we've had our differences, but I'm gonna stay loyal to you, Chris. I'm gonna be loyal to the Jericho Appreciation Society, and I want you to crush my mentor, my idol, Bryan Danielson at all out. And Joe's like, huh, works for me. I knew you had it in you, kid. Or is Daniel Garcia playing mind games with Jericho? We'll see in a little bit. So I gave that segment 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, first match of the night, Jake Hager, Weed the People, taking on Bryan Danielson with Chris Jericho and William Regal, Sunshine. War Games! Regal! You know, they're on commentary. 5-man commentary team. Clusterfuck. But it is what it is. Match was alright. Kind of went back and forth. Hager using his strength. Danielson using his speed and technical ability. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get to all the match, but getting near the end. Danielson tries for the bell lock, and then he tries for another move, like a triangle. He gets pulled into the guillotine. Gets counted into something like a powerbomb. Drops Danielson. But he's fine. Danielson gets up to pull him into the bell lock, which sends Hager over to the ropes to break the hold, to get back up, and Danielson hits the Busaiku knee, or the knee plus, hits it flush on Hager, 1, 2, 3. Bryan Danielson gets the win in almost 11 minutes. Match was pretty decent, not bad, but I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, the Jericho Appreciation Society comes down, 2.0 come down, Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard, and Angelo Parker come down for a beatdown. And then Claudio and Wheeler Yuta come out for the save. And while that's going on, Jericho tries to come in with a chair to hit Danielson in the face with it. But then Daniel Garcia gets on the apron and takes it away. And that distraction leads to Danielson hitting the Busaiku knee on Jericho, laying him out. And then they pan over to Daniel Garcia's like, oops. That's it. So we'll see what happens with that. So all that I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. And we'll move on from there. Alright, after that, we go to after the break, we come back with the Wingmen. JD Drake. Who else was there? Pretty Peter Avalon, Ryan Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler's brother, and who's the other guy? Cesar Bonani, the Wingmen. They're in the ring. They're complaining about. They have like picket signs. They're all complaining about not getting enough TV time. Well, shouldn't the entire Dark and Elevation roster be in there? The same. Anyway, so they say from now on, Dynamite is their show, and then Big Cass comes out. Beats the fuck out of them. And then while he's beating everybody up, Stokely Hathaway saunters his way down to the ring. And I'm like, yeah, he's gonna sign with him. He's gonna get Big Cass to join his big humongous stable with Dante Martin and Lee Moriarty and the Ass Boys. Nice stable of jerks. But I digress. Even though he has Jade Cargill as his #1 girl, and Kiera Hogan and Layla Gray, and so he's got a big stable, but, for the guys, he got 2 jobbers. Well, technically, 2 jobbers, which is the Ass Boys. That's it, but he got the big man now. He's got Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall. And you can't teach that. Alright, so he gives him his card. Big Cass looks at it, and he looks at Stokely, he goes, mm-hmm. So he joins his group as his new client. And then they go up the ramp, and Tony Baloney tries to stop him in the aisleway. Asks Stokely, hey, what's up with all those business cards? Why can't I get one? So Heather's like, well, that's none of your business, Tony Baloney. So they're about to leave, and then Tony Khan's like, hey, wait, we don't do that here. He says, He said, well, my name is Tony Schiavone, and this is my business. And he kind of like stops freaking Stokely Hathaway in his like in his tracks, like kind of grabbed him a little bit. And then Stokely's like, motherfucker, you want to touch me? And then Maurice is like, I'm like, you ain't touching him, dude. And then everybody's like, Tony, Tony, Tony. You don't want to fuck with Tony Schiavone, do you? Stokely Hathaway, Tony Schiavone's a legend. He is my client. He's my client. From our XWF interviewer. I'm like, come on now. You don't want to fuck with Tony Maloney. That'll probably piss off Britt Baker. Britt Baker be so pissed off. She's like, why'd you beat up my friend? My friend with benefits, Tony Schiavone. And then Adam Cole's like, what'd you say? Baby. You know Tony Schiavone wants to hit, get with Britt Baker. He wants to fuck Britt Baker. Come on. It's obvious. He's doing it behind Adam Cole's back. And Adam Cole doesn't see that. I keep telling him on freaking Twitch. Stop it. It's like, Adam, can you keep Tony away from your girl, please? I don't know what he sees in Britt Baker. I mean, Tony Schiavone's like 60 years old. Now he's starting to get a mullet again. I mean, cut your goddamn hair, dude. Yeah, freaking hippie. But yeah, I guess he likes those young girls. Britt Baker's 30-some-odd years old. Now, they always hanging out together, drinking coffee. They're always at events together. I'm like, they're fucking. They're fucking. And Adam Cole does not see that. Get it together, Adam. Chugs. Get it together. Stand up for your woman, man. That's your woman. That's the woman you plow. Come on. You letting another man pound that ass? Come on. Dude. Seriously. Like, seriously. Alright, so anyway, that was kind of funny to see Tony Baloney stand up for himself for once. Even though he was going to get his ass handed to him, then he might have to take his job. Yeah, Tony, if you ever need an interviewer, give me a call and slide into my DMs, not like that. But, hit me up on Twitter if you need a new interviewer if Tony Baloney ever goes down. But it is what it is, and that's that. Alright, then we go to the back after that segment, which I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the back, we have Aussie Open and the New Japan Strong Tag Team Champions, Aussie Open, and the IWGP United States Champion, Will Ospreay of United Empire. They're in the back with Alex Marvez. Get ready for their trios match with the Elite. And then the devil himself, Don Callis, comes in and praises Ospreay up the wazoo, saying he knows it'll be different than the last time Kenny Omega gave him the one-winged angel. Oh, you remember that match in New Japan? You remember that one? That was a great match. That was like a 7-star match. But we'll see what happens in the main event for to see who goes to All Out for the trios titles. We just have to wait till Friday for the other side, and we move on from there. And that's it. We move on. Alright, then we go to our next match. We have women's tag team action at 8:30 at night. Because you had to give 25 minutes to the Bucks, right? Good job there, Tony. Good job. Anyway, not saying bad. That's a bad thing, but, because usually the women are at 9:30, that dreaded 9:30 slot. Now they're at 8:30. Next week they'll be at 8:15. No. Anyway, so we had the lovely team of Dr. Britt Baker, say it with me now, DMD, baby, and the lovely Jamie Hayter taking on the team of Sheeta Storm of Hikaru Shida and the Aussie herself, Toni Storm. All 4 women are in the vacant AEW women's title match this Sunday. Should be a pretty decent match. I'm still thinking Toni Storm's going to win. But I would love for them to give it to Jamie Hayter, but I think it's going to be Toni Storm to win it. But we'll see. Anyway, they had a pretty decent match. Rebel on the outside, always looking hot. Pretty back and forth match. Shida and Toni Storm get the win. As Toni Storm comes in with a running hip attack. Well, you're not Asuka. Stop that. Takes out Jamie Hayter again. And then while in the ring, Hikaru Shida hits a spinning cyclone kick to Britt Baker's pretty face. 1, 2, 3. Hikaru Shida and Toni Storm get the win. Surprisingly, Shida beat Britt Baker. I was surprised Britt Baker took the pin on that. Wow. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Time to match, 7.5 minutes. So there you go. So we'll see what happens with all 4 ladies for the vacant AEW Women's Championship on Sunday. That's it. And we'll move on. So I give the match 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to a video package for our good friend Kip Sabian. Talk about how brilliant his box on the head plan was that confused Pac last week, and he had the guy in who we thought was Kip Sabian. He takes the bag off his head. It's not Kip Sabian. Looked very familiar, that guy. I think that was an indie story. I thought it was Nick Wayne for a second. I was like, that guy's Nick Wayne from GCW. Anyway, then Kip Sabian beat the crap out of Pac. And now we find out that on the buy-in, Kip Sabian will take on Pac for the All-Atlantic title. And that's pretty much what it is. So I give that 3 out of 5 stars. Should be a good match on the buy-in. And we'll see what happens with that. Alright, then we get not an interview, we get another promo, this time from Mito. Mito smash CJ Perry pussy. Yeah. So, he's basically talking about, the House of Black. He's still yelling at his god. It's like, oh, hell, I go, God. So he's talking about the House of Black and, like Malachi Black specifically. And then Darby Allin comes in talking about, Brody King is like, oh, you didn't choke me out, and you didn't beat me in the coffin match and stuff. And then the man called Sting, it's Stink! He comes in, he's like, and says that all Miro needed was a friend, and it's showtime, folks! So we got a 6-man tag team match. I don't know if it's on the buy-in or it's on the actual show. I would put it on the buy-in, I mean, unless it's gonna be like one of those, not bathroom break matches, but like a cool-down match. So there you go. Miro, Sting, and Darby taking on the House of Black with Julia Hart at ringside. I would not be surprised if Lana debuts on Sunday. Or CJ Perry. I would not be surprised if she shows up on Sunday. Because if Julia Hart gets involved, everybody's going to be looking for Lana. Where is Lana? Where's Lana? Where's Lana? Is she going to come out? Or is she just going to stay home looking pretty? We'll see. And that's pretty much it. And we move on from that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the segment of the night. Where we had, well, the second segment of the heavy big segment of the night, besides the Moxley promo in the first part of the show. So we hear the music of CM Punk. And I knew he was going to be on the show. But I thought he was going to limp down to the ring. But he came out. And he didn't look hurt there, Shivani. So he comes out looking really emotional. Gets in the ring, talks about breaking his foot on June 1st, and instead of taking time off for it to heal, he wrestled another match. And then on June, he said when he went to the doctor said he pulverized it, all the bones in his foot. So he had a bunch of plates and screws put in during the June 8th surgery. He says after the number of screws he had put in his foot is more times than this fat guy in the front row has been screwed in his life. That was great. So, I've had more screws in my foot than this guy has gotten screwed in his fucking life because he's fat. The son of a bitch is fucking fat. Damn, Punk. Tell him how you really feel. That guy probably hasn't seen his dick in a while, but I digress. That was funny as fuck. Anyway. Then he talks about his loss last week to Moxley in Cleveland. He's like, oh, not the first time I lost in Cleveland. Blah, blah, blah. He says his foot was completely clear last week, but it's a new 100%. But what he doesn't know is if it's 100% is good enough for him. And he's like, I let you fans down. The fans like, no, you didn't. But you're just being a crybaby bitch about it. I don't want to lose in Chicago. Basically. So he says, maybe that love just isn't enough anymore. So maybe he was like doing a retirement thing. He's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to go home and bang my wife and never come back for another 7 years. Take my ball and go home. Like a little bitch I am. But then Ace Steel comes out, and he's like, hey, we didn't discuss this in the back. What are you doing? So, he says the two of them are family. Punk didn't let his family down last week. He filled an arena up on a rumor last year, and now he's going to get up and fight on Sunday. So Steel takes the contract and says, you're going to sign this contract, and you're going to fight. You're going to fucking fight Moxley, and you're gonna win the title in Chicago. And everybody's like, yeah, you do it, yeah. I'm like, really, Ace Steel, the voice of reason, really, Ace fucking Steel. Okay. Anyway, Punk then is like, you know what? All right. He's like, yeah. He starts getting the blood pumping. He's like, yeah. Takes off his jacket. I am CM Punk. Takes off his jacket, then he tries to be CM Punk version 2006. Says people have been trying to kill him since he was born with a cord around his neck. Moxley isn't a man who can do it because this is Chicago. And then Punk goes into the crowd. And then he gets on like, it's in the crowd, goes, we are Chicago. And he signs the contract. He's like, yeah, CM Punk. And the crowd's like, yeah, CM Punk, you're so great, yeah! And I'm thinking to myself, this has to be the most confusing fucking work I've ever seen in my fucking life. You know Punk wasn't injured last week. He just didn't want to lose in Chicago. He's like, I'll just take the loss in fucking boon-ass fucking Cleveland. And then I'm going to come back the next week, get my rematch that I rightly deserve, and I'm going to beat Moxley in Chicago. So what's the point of losing then? Just to get your way, Punk? And to confuse us all? And work us really badly? You fucking mark. It was all work from the beginning, and I told you that when the match happened. After the way that match ended, I was like, yeah, this is a work, dude. This is a fucking work. They were gonna let Punk lose in 4 minutes. Like that? You know Punk was going to get the rematch. It was still advertised on the pay-per-view. But the way they went about it... I mean, they got 1 million last week. I can only imagine what they did in this week. Probably not a lot. I don't think they're going to do 1 million. I'd be shocked if they do more than 1 million. They did 1.05 last week. If they can get 1.1... Then Tony Khan is like, I fooled you all along there. I'm going to stick my cocaine. The most confusing work I've ever seen in my life. But it was interesting. You had the fans on the edge of their seats, like, what's going to happen next week? Now it's like, what's going to happen at the pay-per-view? Obviously, you know Punk's going to win. The Moxley's going to be busted wide open. Both men probably be busted wide open, dripping 50 gallons of blood. Somebody better call the medic. It is what it is. So I gave that 4 out of 5 stars just because it was great and it's Punk. Not being biased about that. And that's it. Alright, then we go to a video from early in the day. We have a sit-down interview with By God Jim Ross and Christian and Jungle Man Jack Perry. And with the rule of, hey, no physicality, let's have some decorum here, people. So Christian says, I'm here just to make money, I really wanted to give you tough love. I don't really care about your dad, I don't care about this and that. I'm just here for the money, I'm here for a paycheck. Instead of being your father, your mentor, shit like that. So Jungle Boy's like, I wasn't looking for a father, I was just looking for a mentor and a friend. So he says on Sunday we're gonna fight, but you're not gonna fight Jungle Boy Jack Perry. You're gonna fight Jack Perry. There you go. He grew up to be a man. And now he's not longer Jungle Man Jack Perry. He is now known as Jack Perry. So Anna Jay, you did a good job turning that boy into a man with that sweet pussy of yours. Good job, Anna Jane. Good job. You made that boy into a man. And he's loving every second of it. And that's pretty much it. So, we'll see what happens with that. Jungle Boy and Christian is going to be a fight. I'd love to see Jack Perry beat the fuck out of Christian. But we'll see what happens when we get there. That's it. So, like I said, 3.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to your 2-minute Suckfest match of the night. Your bathroom break match of the night. 6-man tag team action. We had FTR, the triple tag team champions of the world, and Wardlow come out. They take on Ren Jones, Victor Capri, and Silas Young. I didn't even recognize him. I didn't even know he was in that match. I was like, there was another guy. I was like, that can't be Silas. Why is Silas on TV being a jobber? He's the last great man. Former Ring of Honor television champion. Former Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champion. I mean, why is he relegated to just this jobber match? Tony! So anyway, all 3 men got the living shit beat out of them. FTR hit the big rig on the Shadow Machine. On Capri, Victor Capri. Is he related to Max Dupree? Yeah. And then, not 1, but 2 Powerbomb Symphony Powerbombs by Wardlow. 1, 2, 3 to get the win in 2 minutes. We also saw Sanjay Dutt in the back taking notes. I'm like, yeah, you better take notes. For Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns. Not that I give 2 shits about that match, but it is what it is, and that's it. So 2 minutes Suckfest, I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, after that we go to break, then we come right back, and Jon Moxley marches his way down to the ring, and he is pissed. And he gets in the ring and says, hey, if that's how you want it, punk, that's what we're gonna do. That's it. Simple to the point. Get out of here. Couldn't do it in the back. You had to just saunter his way to the ring, cut it like a 2-minute promo, and then leave. In and out. There you go. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the back with Tony Baloney. He's with 2 members of the Dark Order. We have Preston, who is injured. He has crutches. That's why they took him out of the match on Friday night. And in his place will be his good buddy, very evil, very strange, but very evil Uno. He's going to take his place in a trios match against the Best Friends. But then Andrade and Jose Jalapeno on a stick. No, Jose come in. Andrade offers Evil Uno to buy him if he takes his mask off. Okay. I mean, I've seen Evil Uno with his mask off in PWG. But I guess Andrade's mask hunting now with Roosh. Roosh. It is what it is. So, Evil Uno, he takes the money, then he like, I'm not taking my mask off, throws the money in his face. Andrade then grabs the crutch from 10 and hits Evil Uno with it, beats the fuck out of him. And then Jose tases 10. He's got a taser! And here's the World Heavyweight Champion. Anyway, he tases 10. Barry doesn't move. Or he just didn't sell it at all. Okay. So that's that. So Evil Uno is now out of the match on Friday. So I guess who's left? If you say Colt Cabana, I'm gonna smack you. But it is what it is, and that's that. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. And we move on from there. Then we go back to the ring. For our next match, a fatal 4-way match with some high flyers in this match. We had Bruce and Rey Fenix, or otherwise known as Rey Mysterio. So we had Rey Mysterio, otherwise known as Rey Fenix, taking on Roosh, taking on Dante Martin, and the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, Wheeler Yuta. This was a great match. Once again, William Regal on commentary. Fast-paced match, flippy-dippity-doos galore. Great match. We get I like the sequence with I think it was Rey Fenix and I think it was with Dante and Rey Fenix. Flippy-dippity-doos. There was one point Rey was doing one move and Dante like reversed in a minute. No, oh yeah. Rey was trying to go for the gory bomb. You know, when he picked him up with his hands behind his back, like a gory bomb style move. And then he was going for it, and somehow, some way, Dante reversed it into like a crucifix bomb, and the crowd's like, oh shit! And then he gets up, and then Rey Fenix hits a Super Karana, flippy dippy doo Super Karana, Hurricane Rana. That was pretty damn nice. And then Rey goes outside and just takes out Roosh on the outside. The fans like, holy shit, this is great. Good stuff, man. It's a great high-flying match. But we're getting to the end. After Roosh makes a save, after Phoenix spins Martin into a knee to face, followed by a spinning powerbomb from there for Roosh, as Roosh makes a save, gets sent to the outside, which leaves Dante Martin to drop Phoenix with a poison Karana. Phoenix then pops up to catch Wheeler Yuta on the top, but gets sent to the outside. Yuta misses a top rope stomp on Martin, but pulls Martin into the seat belt. Nice name for a move. 1, 2, 3, Wheeler Yuta wins the Fatal 4-Way match. Match I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good technical wrestling match. High-flying wrestling match. Good shit. Good shit. Very good, very good. Alright, there we go in the back where I believe it was Tony Baloney with the Beaver Boys, Alex Reynolds, who needs to shave that beard. But he's a man! He's 40! Got a beard! Anyway. And Johnny Hungy! They're in the back with Tony. They're talking about, who their partner might be. Blah, blah, blah. And then in comes Hangman Adam Page. Gonna do some cowboy shit. And he comes in and he says, I heard you need a partner, so I'm gonna team with you. And then Johnny Hungy's like, oh, it's so good, it's so good, Johnny. And you knew that was coming. So on Friday night on a live Rampage from Chicago, in the Rampage Trios Final, we got Hangman Adam Page and the Beaver Boys taking on the Best Friends, Trent, Chucky T, and freshly squeezed Orange Juice, Orange Cassidy, to see who faces the winner of the Elite and United Empire in the finals at All Out for the Trios Championship. And there you go. And I think you know who wins. But I digress. So we got that. And I gave that segment 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening. Trios Tournament semifinals on Dynamite. United Empire of Aussie Open and Will Ospreay taking on the Elite of the Young Bucks. And the man from North Carolina, Kenny, by God, oh, baby, Mega, with Don Callis, that schmuck Brandon Cutler, and Michael Nakazawa at ringside. This was a great match. Great match. Kenny looks like $1,000,000, even though he's still hurt-ish. Him and Ospreay going at it to start was just freaking amazing. Ospreay misses the space flying tiger drop, gets kicked down, leaving Aussie Open to hit a double delayed vertical suplex on Kenny for a near fall. We go to break. Nick Jackson comes in, cleans house. He goes to the 450, and Ospreay got the knees up. Then a Snapdragon drops Nick, and then Kenny and Will Ospreay have a epic forearm slug out. Fight forever. Then we're going to sit up powerbomb, plants Kenny hard on the mat, leaving Aussie open to load up the assisted Os Cutter. Oh, they loaded up, but Matt counters into a Gilmore Cutter of his own. Kenny gets back up for the triple knees to the head, or the triple V trigger, if you will. I forgot who was on, but Ospreay makes the save. Then Aussie Open hits a shooting star Meltzer driver. Ow. On Matt Jackson to get a near fall. I thought it was 3, but Matt somehow kicked down like this close. And he's grabbing his neck. I think Matt Jackson broke his neck. He had to because he couldn't even do the triple super kick after he got up. So they hit that, and then Kenny hits the V trigger. And then we get a spike Indy Taker by the Bucks, gets a near fall. Then another V trigger by Kenny on one member of the I forgot what member of Aussie Open. Hits the V trigger, and you know what that means. That leads into the one-winged angel on Davis. Gets the win 1-2-3. So the Elite go to the finals, and they will face either the Best Friends or the Dark Order for the Trios Championship. Time of the match, almost 19 minutes. Very good match to end the show. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Typical Bucks Kenny match to end the show. It was great. And that's pretty much it. Afterwards, really nothing happened. They were checking on Matt Jackson. They were checking on Kenny to make sure they were okay. Brandon Cutler spraying the freaking cold spray on their backs. Like, how you doing?
You okay? You okay? Here's some cold spray. Here's some cold spray. I'm gonna take BDE while I'm doing it.
Fucking idiot. And that's it. And then they pose in the ring, and Kenny does his, traditional Kenny pose. Bang. And that's pretty much it for that. So, like I said, 4.5 out of 5 stars for the match. It was pretty damn good to end the show. And there you go. So that's it for Dynamite. So my final rating for Dynamite, I gave it a solid 7.25 out of 10 stars. So leave me your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. What you think of Dynamite, and what you think is going to happen at All Out this Sunday. Well, we got to get to Rampage on Friday, a live Rampage. Should be some good shit. We're going to hear from Swerve and Our Glory, and I think the Acclaimed as well, ahead of their tag title match. And I think we got some other matches on the show. Should be some good shit on Friday night Rampage live at 10 p.m. Coming out of a taped SmackDown. And the only thing on SmackDown is Roman's 2-year anniversary. That gets ruined by Drew McIntyre. Oops, I spoiled it. Sorry. And that's pretty much it. And we'll move on from there. Alright, I got something on alright, sorry about that. I had to check what Mr. Obviously Know My Tennis said. He had to take care of his doggies. Gotta walk the dog. Walking the dog, walking the dog, walking the dog, walking the dog, and picking up his poop. Pretty much. So you had to leave the stream. You had to do that. But thank you for coming in anyway, and we'll move on from there. All right, let's get back to the chat. Let's finish off with the chat. And that's pretty much it. Where do we leave off? Okay, here we go. We talked about Metallica. Well, we always talking about Metallica. Metallica! And guitars, and me being a guitar god. Well, I didn't say I was Eddie Van Halen good, or David Gilmour good, or even J.K. Lee good, but I can do pretty damn good. You're practicing. Keep practicing on that acoustic twanger. You'll get there, dude. You'll get there. Keep practicing, and eventually you will be playing that acoustic guitar, and then you'll get yourself an electric twanger. Just crank that shit up to 11, and you'll be playing some freaking good shit on that electric twanger. Get good enough, maybe you could be like Dimebag Darrell with the high pitched squeals and shit. Just don't break your guitar. Watch some tapes before you do that shit. If you get to that level. It'll take you maybe a year or two to get to that level. To get to Dimebag's level, if you want to play the way he plays with the high pitched squeals, with the bending the freaking whammy bar back and shit. Before you do that, learn how to do the high pitch squeals first. Not the ones where he bends the whammy bar back, dude. Just saying. Because you'll break your guitar, and then you're gonna have to buy strings, and you have to go to the freaking music shop and buy strings for like $20. Or $10, depending on which strings you get. I get the Ernie Ball collection for strings. Doesn't cost me that much. It costs me about $6-7. And I got a whole ton of picks. Whole ton. And I got a whole ton. The ones I got at shows, and the ones I actually bought at a music store, which doesn't cost that much. At most $3-4 for like a big freaking box. Good stuff, though. Good shit. But you'll get there, dude. Keep practicing. You'll be the next David Gilmour. Or you'll be the next me. I don't know. But good luck with that, dude. Good luck. Thoughts on Big Cass, then Pete. Dynamite, okay, I thought myself. Yeah, Dynamite, like I said, was pretty damn good. The whole thing with Big Cass, he was just there. He was there, he kicked ass, and he told the women, you are S-A-W-F-T, soft. Pretty much. And that's pretty much it. Rouse says, who's cheating? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about who he is. He's an animal abuser. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm not gonna go into that because that's last year's shit. Don't want to talk about it. So, you don't need to know. But, you know, that's it. I'm not going to talk about cheating. I'm not going to talk about other people that he associates with because they can go to hell. And burn. And that's it. Anyway. Blue Chew. That's what some of these guys have to take because they got really small, you know what. Oh, he's talking about dick again. I'm not talking about dick. I'm talking about Blue Chew. Which some of you guys need. Not because I'm talking about D. He's a sponsor. Anyway. You should be sponsored by them, Jesus. Yeah, I should. Somebody call them and say, hey, can I be a sponsor? I know JD has it, Issa has it. Why don't I get it? I need a sponsor. You know, yeah. So somebody DM the CEO of Blue Chew and say, hey, we got a guy that wants you to be their sponsor. A guy named Peter Gilmour is a great guy. And that's it. And then maybe I might have to call the Men's Warehouse to get a sponsorship because, as always, when you go to the Men's Warehouse, you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. And also another sponsor for tonight, Rockstar Punched. Good shit. Fucks you up. It is what it is. So yeah, there's your 3 sponsors for tonight. Should I do a 4th? Man, maybe I should. Our 4th sponsor of the night, condoms. Some of you need to use it. Wrap up that burrito. Nature Brand Condoms is proud sponsor of sex. No, I don't know. I made that up. I'm just joking around. And if you like iced tea, Nature Brand Iced Tea, the proud sponsor of life. There you go. All right, we're not gonna do sponsors all night. I don't have the money for my sponsors right now. Anyway, we always says, guess what? I'm getting on my live streams, Pete. Trolls in the chat talking crap. I had a rant. They pissed me off funny. I wonder who went on your chat. I wonder who. Was it a flying dolphin? Fucking stalker. Fucking racist stalker. Who has no fucking teeth and it can't even get a woman. Spends all his time online. Little bitch. Little bitch. Go play with your fucking cats, you fucking douchebag. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, I'm sorry that you got trolls on your chat. But a good way to counter that is put your channel on sub-only mode for about a week, 2 weeks, and then you won't have to deal with that shit for 2 weeks at least. But if they come back, then just ban them. They will never come back unless they make 6,000 accounts. But they're doing that because you're affiliated with me and they follow you on Twitter. That guy I keep telling you about, the stalker, he follows you on Twitter, so I think you need to block him and report him. Get him off your fucking social media accounts. Because he'll keep going and going and going. He won't stop. But he will eventually stop because he's going to jail pretty soon. The way he's going, he's already been there once. You're going there a second time, dude. You are going. It ain't gonna be me, ain't gonna be Gina, it ain't gonna be anybody else. It's gonna be you. So, you telling us to stop? Maybe you should stop, motherfucker. Get out of our fucking chats, get out of our fucking community tabs, just get away from fucking YouTube. Go do your job. Go take care of Daddy. Daddy! Can you give me some IHOP when you come home? Pretty much. But yeah, just block those assholes, dude. That's all you gotta do. Block them and put on sub-only mode. You'll be fine. But they'll keep watching you, because that's what they do. They give you free views just for watching, so. It is what it is. First one, lucky me. There'll be more. There'll be more. Probably. But yeah, just block these assholes. That's all I gotta say about that. Eddie Kingston promos are so good, aren't they, Pete? Probably best promo in AEW. Yeah, he's had some good, very good promos. Really good. He's always had good promos back in Ring of Honor, back in the Dragon Gate. Everywhere he's gone, he's cut some good as fuck promos. He's a loose cannon if you think about it, but he's a woman abuser too. Just ask Mia Yim that question. Glad Mia Yim got away from him. Glad. Now, where did she go, Keith Lee? She went to Adam Cole. Because as we all remember, when Adam Cole and Mia Yim were well, not a thing, but Mia Yim was managing Adam Cole back in CCW for that year-long reign as junior heavyweight champion. That was probably the greatest couple in CCW history. Adam Cole did plow Mia Yim. Oh, yeah. He probably won't admit it, but he probably did. He probably did. I wouldn't put it past him to early 20s Adam Cole banging around the early 20s Mia Yim. And boy, she looked fine back then, like circa 2009 to up until 2000, when I think she finished off with Adam Cole in 2012, 2013. But she had a humongously great match with, I forgot who the guy was, but she had a TLC match with this big fat dude. I forgot his name, in CCW. Epic match. Both busted wide open. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I have to look it up, but I'll let you guys know next time. But great match. Just look it up. Mia Yim CCW TLC match. You know what I'm talking about. Great match. Move on. Custom guitar. Bet that costs loads. Nice. Well, yeah, Prince Idol supposedly is going to be making me one. Hopefully. He said you'll do it for me. He'll ship it out to me. Probably for free, but I don't know. Gonna have a nice logo on it. Not the Prophecy logo, but I'll just say it's a certain band. Custom made, baby. Custom made 7-string, baby. Gonna love it. Didn't have to cost me an arm and a leg. That's it. Is Big Cass on the Indies, not signed anywhere? Wonder if he's gonna sign with AEW. Been there twice now. This is the second time. Yeah, he's been in WrestlePro. He's been in other indies around the country. He's on a roll right now. Just shockingly, he came back tonight to just beat 4 guys. And then we'll probably won't see him on AEW TV for another 8 months. I was thinking he may be in that Casino ladder match, but I don't know. I mean, there is a Joker. I'll tell you right now, I think the Joker might be MJF. I think it might be MJF, but then again, people are saying he's coming back in December. I'm like, okay, where'd you read that from? And that's that. And we'll move on. Enzo and MOW, he is jacked. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? He's a prick. I digress. OMG, Wizard of Oz, he's just Pete funny.
I love to see the Wizard of Oz. We got percent of the pumpkin.
Have you ever watched The Wizard of Oz and had Dark Side of the Moon on? There's that little thing, and if you play The Wizard of Oz from the start, and then you put on Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd backwards from the last song up until the first song, it's exactly the same thing as the movie. So as soon as the movie ends and Dorothy's with her parents, you start hearing the beginning of Breathe by Pink Floyd from the very first, well, not the very first album, from Dark Side of the Moon. Or just look up, if you want to be easier, make it easier for you, dude, look up Wizard of Oz Pink Floyd, and that's how you will be able to watch the movie and listen to Pink Floyd backwards. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's actually true. There you go. Cool Minds Canada. Cool Minds Canada and USA. People watch me and UK. Weird, isn't it? Sweden blonde girls. Oh yeah. The Swedish bikini team. God damn it. There you go. And those lovely Ukrainian ladies. Good shit. Slava Ukraine. But yeah, I get people all over. All over. If you really want to know how you know that, go into your analytics, go into geography, go into Lifetime, and then hit Lifetime, and then you see all the countries that watch your sexy ass. I'm surprised I get it from like countries I never heard of. I'm like Tajikistan. I'm like, what? Who's in Tajikistan watching me? Thank you anyway. And I got loads of people in Japan, especially the ladies. Konnichiwa! I love you long time. Let me have sushi. Oscar watches my show. That's why I get people from Japan watching my show. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, that's pretty damn good. You get it from Canada and the USA. You're probably getting from the UK as well. Ireland, France, Italy. You're going global too, sir. Anyway, most people in Sweden, Norway, Finland have blonde hair, I noticed. Okay. Well, I think that's like, like a trait or a gene if you live in Scandinavia. Nick just texted me. Nick, I'm live, I'll talk to him after. Anyway. Hager underused. He doesn't do much in AEW, does he? Just bodyguard for Jericho. Basically, and then all he does is stay at home and bang his hot wife. Have you seen his wife lately? She is one nice hot piece of ash. Lucky you there, Jake Hager. But yeah, he's just like a jobber, basically, of the Jericho Appreciation Society. I hate to say that. He's just there. And we'll move on from there. Hikaru Shida is totally underrated by wrestling fans. The amount of comments I've seen saying she's crap is ridiculous. First AEW Women's Champion. That is not true. She is not the first AEW Women's Champion. That is Leo, who is back in Japan now. Rhea was the first, lost to Nyla Rose, who lost to Shida, who then lost to Britt Baker, who then lost to Thunder Rosa, and then Thunder Rosa vacated the title. So, Rio was number 1, Machida was number 3. Not number 1. Number 1 in the hearts, number 1 in your scorecard. But not number 1, not the first ever AEW Women's Champion. That was Rio. On the very first Dynamite, way back when, 3 years ago. Almost getting close to 4 years now. Who knew that freaking AEW would be lasting, almost lasted 4 years now? Next year will be their 4th year anniversary. The little engine that could. Move on from there. Sunday, All In, isn't it, Pete? No, it's All Out. JR botched it. Like, when we were doing the intro, it's like, oh, All In on Sunday. And I was like, no, you idiot, it's All Out. JR, come on. My God, I messed up. Yeah, All In. Is Miro on God, Lana hot, lucky man? She gorgeous, isn't she? Yeah, she's a very nice lady, too. Miro is banging that ass. He crushes her pussy. But I would not be surprised if Lana shows up on Sunday. Maybe beats up Julia Hart. We'll see. We'll have to see. As he didn't mention that there's only one woman that touches me, and you are not it. Nice tease. Nice tease there, Miro. Nice tease. Look at that. I was surprised Lana not in AEW ages ago. Weird. Miro manager. What the fuck? Tony, bring her in. You might get your wish on Sunday, dude. You might get your wish. Okay, thanks for the info. Sub-only mode. Okay, thanks, Pete. Yeah, you have to go... when you set up your stream, you have to go to YouTube Studio, and you go to where do you go? You go to content. And if you're doing it live, you have to go to the live button. You hit the live. You hit live. Well, you don't hit the live button. You hit the screen. You hit live, and then you go to your. It'll show all your videos, and then it'll show your actual live video that you're scheduling. Well, you'll get to learn it, you know what I mean. But, I mean, if you're doing it off the phone, then, like I'm doing, if you have your computer next to you, you go to live in the, in YouTube Studio, Creator Studio, go to live, and then you find you look for, your video, you click the video, and then on the left side, you can put in the details or whatever's going to be in the description box, whatever, in the title of the video. Unless you had that beforehand on YouTube. If you have the YouTube app, you can do that. But if you're using the desktop, on the left side, you go to customization, and then it'll come up. It'll say live chat replay. Hit both. Click on both. Check both of them, and then underneath that is who you can broadcast it to, broadcast it to everyone, or you can broadcast it. You hit subs, and then it'll give you like a little thing, and it says you can have subscribers for 5 minutes, or you can customize it to a week, 2 weeks, months, years, eons. What I do is I put it for 2 weeks only, so I don't have to have assholes every 5 seconds with their fake accounts just spamming my fucking chat. That's what you probably got. And then you had to delete it, and it messes up your freaking, your live stream, because you have to do it yourself, unless you have mods, like I do. I do it myself. I used to do it myself, and then now I have so many mods that I haven't had a troll in a very long time, because I have sub-only mode now. Well, it's a blessing and a curse, so... Because, you can block somebody, they just sub to you, and they're gonna wait 2 weeks to come back to you and then start spamming your channel, which is annoying. Get a fucking life. Watch, don't watch. Just don't come on our chat and freaking spam to death. The same fucking thing. Or dox in the fucking chat like a fucking bunch of cowards that you are. But yeah, try it out if you can. If you don't know how to use it, look it up. Look up a video. They'll show you it right on YouTube how to do it. And there you go. You'll be fine for your next stream. You won't have that problem with the trolls anymore. For a little while, but we'll see. Okay, try that. Yeah, try it. You might like it. Anyway. Wonder if Joker's MJF. It might be. I mean, if it's not, then who else would it be? People saying, Bray Wyatt. I'm like, no. It's not Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's going back to WWE. I mean, with Braun Strowman and maybe Bronson Reed, but who knows? Who knows? We'll have to see Saturday at Clash of the Castle, who may come back. But we'll see. Maybe Naomi and Sasha come back. Who knows? Or they might wait till Monday or next Friday with that. And we'll move on. YouTube Studio tells you which countries watch you. Mine mainly USA, which is cool. Yeah, mostly I get from the United States. I get Canada. Which mostly the United States watches me. You know, and whoever's in Canada besides a good buddy Andre Corbeil. Big ups to him. But anybody else in Canada that watches me? Well, thank you, A. Go have your maple syrup. Alright, that's it. Okay, my bad. Rio first AEW champ. Whoops. 3, me talking crap. Yeah, you're only allowed 1 botch per stream, sir. 1 botch per stream. You get 1 more, you're out of here. No, I'm kidding. It is what it is. Alright, almost done. We got 3 more, and then we're out of here. It's at 3:32 in the morning. So we're getting out of here on this late night. Thank you all for watching me. And if you liked it, good. Leave a like. And if you didn't, too bad. Because you watched me anyway, while jerking off with your tiny little wangs. And probably clipped a whole bunch of shit. I don't give 2 shits. That's all you can do is clip my shit and say, oh, Peter's being weird again. Or, as Cartman would say, Mom, Kitty being a dildo again. Well, I know her certain soup, pooty poo, with the boo. Huh? Sweet. Anyway. But yeah, thank you all for watching me, and that's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, like I said, 1 botch per stream. That's all to all my mods and to anybody who actually comes in. 1 botch per show. I'm entitled to botch 1 time, but I botch so much. I botch more than Botchamania. Issa even botched tonight a couple of times. I'm like, damn, girl, what are you? I mean, you drunk? Probably she was. And boy, was she looking fine tonight. Holy shit, my dick was hard. But I digress. Anyway, let's move on from that. Because now I'm going to get clipped and then, I don't care. It's like, Peter's simping for Issa. I'm going to tell Rosa that. I'm like, go tell her. Who cares? She knows who she is, too. Rosa even watches Issa. Doesn't comment, but she watches. She's jealous of me watching Issa, that's why. I mean, she's beautiful. She's a beautiful duck. Is she pretty? Oh, she's beautiful. Got a girl. Alright, I gotta get out of here. My battery's about to die. It's up to 15%, so I gotta get out of here. Anyway, where are we? It is nearly 4 years already, AEW. Wow. All Out, I meant it's 8:20 a.m. I've not slept yet. Go to sleep! It's 8:34 in the morning in England, and you're watching me, but, you're so dedicated, you're dedicated to watching me when it's like freaking the early morning hours in England. So when after this video is done, you're gonna go back to sleep, and then you're gonna get up in about an hour or 2 and have some breakfast and do whatever you gotta do. Personally, I'm gonna edit. Well, I'm not gonna edit. I'm just gonna go straight to sleep. So I'm gonna finish this off, go to bed, get up in the morning, do my job the best way I can, and make the money that you motherfuckers wish you had. And no, I don't stay home and be on YouTube all day. That's not a job. I do other things. That's why it's called a music job. I go to meetings. I do things. I don't even have to stay home all the time. I don't have a stay-at-home. I have a stay-at-home job, but most of the time I go to the city, which I'll be doing in the next week or two, because I got big, huge stuff to do regarding my job coming up in about a couple weeks. Gotta do some audio work. I gotta do some video work, recording work. Gotta go to the studio a couple times to do some audio work. Playing around with the soundboard. I don't edit. I'm not like one of those audio engineers, but I'm like I wouldn't say an assistant, but I work on the boards once in a while in the studio when the band's like rehearsing, and I gotta tune up the guitars and stuff like that. You know, I'm one of those guys, but I make a lot of money, but I'm good at it too. I'm very good at what I do. Very good. Where are we? So it's like 8:30 in the morning in England. So, good morning to you. I hope you have some nice. What do you guys have in England? That's what you know. I know you have bangers and mash. That's your staple, I guess. Do you have like scrambled eggs and bacon and sausage, like pork meat sausage, stuff like that? Or you just have a good old cup of coffee? Tea and crumpets with the Queen. You have that. That's what you have in England there, dude? That's a good breakfast. Or the other breakfast is good old-fashioned pussy. Morning sex. And then after you have the morning sex, you have a nice bowl, you have a nice breakfast. You have some like eggs and bacon. And then you go back to sleep. Or you go to your job, or whatever you do after that. Then you have a good lunch, you come back home, you have a nice sensible dinner with the wife, you watch some Netflix and chill, and then maybe you have, you go another few rounds at night. I don't do that anymore. I get up and I usually don't even have breakfast that much anymore. Because I'm working, sometimes I have to get up earlier, and I run off to the bagel store, I get myself a bagel or a bacon and egg sandwich with a nice apple juice or iced tea or orange juice. Get that for me, and while Rose is sleeping or whatever she's gonna be doing. And that's it, man. And then I have my lunch. I go on my lunch break, and then I come back. I finish up a little bit of work, and then I'm basically done about 4 or 5 o'clock. And then I take a little snoozy, and then I get up. And if I have to watch wrestling, I get up about 7 o'clock, get the energy back, get myself ready, might do a video if I have to. If there's something really important that came up, I'll do it. If not, I'll just do a chill stream until we get to like wrestling or anything, or whatever. On the off days, not the off days, when I'm off work on like Thursdays, sometimes we'll do a chill stream, and then I go right into the Rant and Rave podcast at 8 o'clock, which you should also watch on the Brandon Martin channel. So, there's a cheap plug. So, you do that, and then that's it. But whatever you do in the morning is fine by me. Anyway. Where are we? Thanks for telling me how you do sub-only mode. Nice of you. Thanks. Well, you're welcome. Hopefully it works out for you, dude. Hopefully it works. You won't have those asshole trolls after you, especially stalkers and douchebags and people who dox you and shit. If you get doxed, who cares? They're not gonna do anything. Who cares? I've been doxed a few times. I could care less. But other people and other people I know should not even be doxed, and that's a crime. People that don't even need to be in this conversation. Should be just me and you, not other people. But yet you fucking dumb. You have to get family and other people involved. But you're a fucking bitch. I digress. Bray Wyatt is not going to AEW. Nope. Strowman, Bronson Reed going WWE in the news. Yeah, I mentioned that before. It's 8:30. I'm half asleep. Ha, had my one botch. I'm not jerking off just to be... Oh my god, dude, come on. The only people that are jacking off to me right now are those moronic trolls because they should be in bed, but they fascinate about me so much. They have pictures on their wall. You know, every time they get a notification, because I know they sub to me and I know they hit the notification bell. So as soon as they go on, they get the jerkers go, For as long as I go, I'm almost at 2 hours and 40 minutes. They're probably still going on their first nut. I can't get anything. I can't even get hard. They're like, take that blue chew. Maybe we'll do it. And they're like, you know, when they finally try to bust a nut, they don't, you know, like spew like a geyser, you know, like a little leak. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You can't please a woman if you can't, you know, if you want to jizz all over her and you just go like little droplets on her titties. She's like, what the fuck? But you're like me, you have a good pull-out game. Psh, it comes out like a big faucet, like a geyser. So I got the steak. So I gotta say about that. 14 years, Rosa loves it. I digress. I'm not tuning my own horn, but you know. Pays to have the good stick. But anyway, yeah, don't do that when I'm doing it, please. I mean, that's up to you. I'm not discriminating or anything. I mean, if that's your fancy, go ahead. I just find it weird, but other people, like these obsessed trolls, that's what they do every fucking stream. And every day, too, for that matter. If I'm not even doing a video, they're freaking obsessed and jerking off to me. And doing videos about me because they have nothing else to do with their lives. Are you watching NXT, AEW, WWE pay-per-view, or busy at weekend? I'm watching all. Can't wait. Clash of the Castle should be good. I might watch a little bit of the Clash. I'll be on the road for the beginning of it. But I will watch the replay when I get the free chance on Saturday night. I will not be doing a review Saturday night. I'll be doing that Monday. Not watching Worlds Collide at all. But I will be watching All Out in its entirety. So I'll be home by then. So yeah, I will be doing hopefully doing a review late Sunday night. We'll be on Issa's watch along, of course. Hopefully I can stay up and not go to sleep. But I probably need a couple stiff drinks to stay up for that pay-per-view. But I'll be hopefully doing the reviews late Sunday night, probably around 1 o'clock. We'll see. And then Monday I will do the Clash of the Castle review, maybe talk a little bit about Worlds Collide. And then, yeah, we'll probably get back on schedule with your Raw review, probably coming Tuesday, along with my NFL preview on TSL 32. I also have to do predictions. I might do the predictions tomorrow on TSL 31. Probably do that late in the day tomorrow after work, but we'll see. As I would do it Friday, but I'd rather do it early because Friday I got other things to do. Like your mom. No, not your mom there, dude, but other people's moms. But yeah, that's probably gonna be the schedule for this weekend, and then when we get after Tuesday, it should get back to a pretty normal schedule. But we'll get there. But so just hit the bell, get notified of when I do a video, and then that's all that matters. But I won't be away for long. But there's times I won't do a video for like a day or two because I got other things to do. That's pretty much it. Issa live streams are cool. She gets loads of views, nearly 100 sometimes. Wow. Yeah, she's fine. I was completely wrong. Yeah, she is one fine lady. She is one hot tamale, if you know what I mean. Her streams are always great. Lots of great people in the chat. We have fun. She gets super chats and everything. She does dance breaks. She has a lot of good clips, a lot of funny clips at times. And it's just a ball to watch. It's just fun to watch. Probably the best watch along on YouTube. I'm not saying bad things about, like Chase does it, or any other person like Malguli, or a good buddy Heel Steven does it. Anybody else, but I just find Issa to be very entertaining. And it's funny too. And she always looks fucking hot in whatever she wears. And she has a little dog Roman, or as I call her dog Becky Lynch. She still won't live that down. Remember when Becky came out looking like E.T.? I go, "Oh my God, Issa, is that your dog?" And she started cracking up. It's on her Twitter too. She doesn't like me saying that anymore because it's kind of getting ridiculous at the point. But I'm like, yeah. I just say it to be funny. But maybe I won't say it anymore. I just say, "Hi, Roman." The big dog. Right on. But yeah, every show she is looking amazing in whatever she wears. And her Instagram pictures, her OnlyFans, ugh. I need an extra pair of shorts for that. Good Lord. And yeah, maybe I'm subscribed to her OnlyFans. Is there a problem with that? But you're married, why are you looking at another girl? So what? So what? Not like I'm gonna get with Issa. She's way out of my league, first of all. I mean, I would go out with her and have a beer, or go to a bar and just hang out and talk about wrestling, and she'll just annoy me with Bad Bunny stories. Nothing wrong with that, buy a few drinks, hang out, maybe dance a little bit. That's it. Nothing wrong with that. It's just two friends at a bar hanging out. And Issa will probably get drunk, and hopefully, nothing bad happens, so that'll be bad. I would love it, but then, I'll be like, oh, damn it. Drunk sex is the best sex. But, yeah, I mean, if Issa got drunk to the point where she just, went to town on me, I'm like, pfft. Oh, well. She'd probably go a few rounds. She could probably go a long time. I'm like, damn, with that body she has, good Lord. Damn legs. Whew. She has smoking hot legs and a smoking body. I'm not simping, I'm just giving her a compliment. Because I know a lot of these trolls like, oh my God, you're simping. You wish you had a girl like that. But some of you don't even look that good. You have no shot with a girl like her. No shot at all. Sorry, you gotta be in the VIP to get with a girl like her. Sorry. But she is a blast. Anyway, it's late there. You can go on YouTube. Wish I had thousands of subs and did YouTube as a job. My dream job never gonna happen. You have to have over 50,000 subs probably to do that. Do you agree? I don't know, man. I'm not gonna be on YouTube forever. Probably for at least another year or two I might be on YouTube. And then I finally say fuck it. I might go to Twitch. I might go to Rumble or Tumblr or some other site. Just get away from this horrible website that it is. But I have good friends here. Finally get away from the loser trolls. But I know they'll somehow find out. It's like, oh, he's on Twitch. This is channel. Oh, he's on Rumble. This is channel. And but Twitch has a very strict policy to get rid of trolls and shit. So. But it is what it is. I do have Twitch. I'm not going to give away what my Twitch channel is, but I'm just having a hard time kind of uploading a video to Twitch. So I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get some advice from other people on Twitch, like Chase and other people that use Twitch that I know. They try to give me pointers and stuff, but eventually when I finally decide to leave this place, and I will go out on my terms, not YouTube's terms, so they terminate me and shit, and I can't go on YouTube anymore, but that'll never happen. But when I leave, I'll leave on my terms, and then I'll go somewhere else, and go there, see see what happens with that. It'll be a little slow process, of course, just starting out, gaining your followers, and everything. So it's going to be a slow process. I mean, it was a slow process to get on YouTube when I started back in 2009. I was unknown. I didn't get a lot of subs. And then for the first part of 2009, I didn't get a lot of subs. And then I finally got up to about 100, almost close to 200 in the span of like a year or so. And then by the time my original Human Killer 99 channel got terminated, I almost had 500 subs. And I had a few videos that got over 5,000 hits. But, that was back in 2010, 2011 when, the YWC was a thing. But then I got involved in all that drama. And then my Human Killer 99 channel got falsely terminated. And I lost that. And lost all the freaking videos I had on that. It was great videos. I mean, I lost a few channels here, back in the day. But the channels I have now, been pretty damn good with. Some of them have lasted a long time, especially my Killer Demons channel has lasted almost 10 years. I think 10 years. I gotta look that up. I think this channel has been around for getting close to 7 years. So, and my other channels that I've made have been around 4 to 7 years. Maybe a little bit more than 7, but I've had a good time. I don't, the sub count, it was good back in the day before before YouTube did its sub purge. Took out a lot of subs. I mean, I lost a lot of subs at one point. And there goes 352. There it goes. I told you every freaking time I do a late night video around the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock hour, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. There's always that goddamn motorcycle. I know who it is. It's somebody on I think it's not one of my neighbors. It's somebody just roams around the area on his stupid moped. I think he has a moped or maybe it's a motorcycle. I don't know, but it's a freaking moped. What are you doing out at 4 a.m.? Unless you're going to your job. I don't know. It's just annoying sometimes. But every time that you're on my thing, between 3 and 4 o'clock, you get ready for that motorcycle to come down the block and annoy me because I don't have freaking, soundproof windows or anything. I mean, I have a window open next to me because it's hot. It's only 71 degrees outside, and I still have the air conditioning. Not the air conditioning. I have a fan on because I don't know why my house is hot. I don't have the heat on, but it's hot. So I think I have these lights that I have are like really bright lights. I mean, I have like one left in a box, but they're long-lasting bulbs and they're hot as fuck. I would turn it off, but then you probably wouldn't be able to see me, even if I have a light fixture over here. That's the only light I have. I use this light, and I have one light over here, and I have the light coming off the computer. But then I have a big light over here, but, not a big light. I have a light, then I have a light fixture on the window. So, what are you gonna do? But, yeah, that motorcycle annoys me. So, maybe I'm gonna start I'm gonna try to start doing videos earlier and not going to like 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes. But as long as people stay up, like you, because you're in the UK, and then another guy that really should be in bed right now, or somebody else, maybe Prince Idol's still watching. I don't know. It's 2:55 in the morning in Texas, so. But, yeah. But to answer your question, if YouTube was your job, you have to be really good, like Sexy Phil or PewDiePie, or some people like that have a lot of subs, and that's all they do, is that's their job. They get sponsors, they get monetization. They think it's their job, but they have sponsors. They have a marketing team and shit like that. I don't know how, and they're able to buy houses and cars and shit. I don't know how, but I'd like to be one of those people, but I'm glad to be where I am right now. I don't need to have like millions of subs and millions of views. I just do this for fun. Anyway, Real Guys says cereal, nice fried egg, bacon, bacon sausage, toast, beans, and tea. Nice. Ooh yeah. Oh, you have the beans on toast thing, like the Osbournes do. Beans on toast. The usual, the traditional UK thing with breakfast, I guess. So sometimes you have it for dinner or something like that. I only learned about beans on toast from watching the Osbournes. Because they had a friend that wanted to, that was living with them for a while, Robert, that idiot. And he was trying to get into, what kind of foods, the Osbournes eat. They go to the store and Ozzy buys a whole ton of English chocolate and shit. He has a stash in his freaking in the freaking drawer, and he can't even fit all of it. But then there was one part where Jack and Kelly they went up to their friend Robert, saying, "We're gonna teach Robert how to be an Englishman. So we're gonna make him some beans on toast." I'm like, don't give me that. I'm like, I don't like beans. First of all, I was like, can you give me some freaking bread and butter? That's all I ask. Please tell me that your daughter. I had to live with that. I have been in the Osbournes' house a couple times. They get up, they're having beans on toast. It's like, hey, Peter, you want some beans on toast? Like, no, I'll have some cereal, thank you. You have any cereal? You have any Lucky Charms or something like that? They're magically delicious. Like Kelly's pussy. Oh, what? I didn't mean cereal. I don't sleep in the house. I sleep in the guest house. Like I'm gonna creep in the house and go into Kelly Osbourne's freaking room and start banging her. Back in the day, I thought about that, but now, no, not so much. She is beautiful. She's gonna pop in a few months with her baby with Slipknot member Sid Wilson. You son of a bitch! Hate you, Sid Wilson. That was my chick. You stole my chick. Should have been me. Damn. Sharon knows it too. Sharon Osbourne knows that Kelly should have been with me. Kelly knows it too, but, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Where are we? Sausage fried egg sandwich and a big bun. Nice tomato sauce. You're making me hungry, dude. On it. Oh yeah, I like KFC popcorn chicken. I like that. That's for breakfast, right? You have that for breakfast, or you just have that for lunch? Well, if the popcorn chicken, I obviously don't think you're gonna have that for breakfast, unless you have some from the night before and you heat it up. Then I could say that, but damn, sausage fried egg sandwich and a big bun, nice tomato sauce. That's interesting. I'm a bacon and egg kind of guy myself, and I have everything bagel with butter. That's it. With a nice little orange juice and some apple juice, maybe some mixed fruit punch, berry punch. Maybe have some milk. I'll have a glass of milk. Or have some iced tea. Lipton Brisk iced tea here. Lakeshore brand iced tea, the proud sponsor of life. There you go. That's your breakfast. I'm gonna, So. Alright. We're almost done. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's get out of here. Because my battery's about 7%. I gotta get out of here. Where is Paige Van Zandt? Wasn't she signed to AEW? Then where's she gone? Also, Brandy Rose is still training in the Performance Center. Oh gosh, she's gonna wrestle in WWE. Probably. She's gonna win the women's title and everybody's gonna be pissed. Really, you know what Brandy Rhodes should do? Sit on her ass at home. And just be a mother to, her and Cody's baby girl, Liberty. Whatever what the name of the kid is. I think it's Liberty. And do her boring as fuck YouTube show. It is what it is. Adrenaline in my soul. Cody Rhodes, he married a hoe. Pretty much. But lucky son of a bitch. That guy's a lucky son of a bitch. More power to him. But yeah, as far as Paige Van Zandt goes, she did sign with AEW, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing with her. All Paige Van Zandt's doing right now is doing fucking OnlyFans and doing random fucking photo shoots by herself or with her ugly, disgusting fucking husband. That guy is ugly. But she has a nice body and a nice ace. That's it. But yeah, move on. No review all weekend. On Sunday night, your review. Okay, Pete, cool. Yeah, hit that bell and get notified, and wait till late Sunday night. Probably about 1 o'clock. So about 6 a.m. your time, dude. You might get a review. Maybe, I don't know. Depends how tired I am. And what I'm gonna be doing, I will be watching the entire pay-per-view, but the missus has to have her time, so I might be in and out, if you know what I mean. Watching the pay-per-view and be with the missus, and maybe watch Netflix. Cause cause she'll be watching Netflix. I'll be on the either my phone or on the main computer watching Issa. But I have to have the volume down because Rosa wants to watch her Netflix crap. Or whatever she watches, be on Amazon or Hulu or Paramount. It is what it is. I've been watching House of the Dragon on HBO Max. I think the first 2 episodes came out. Good shit. There's another show on HBO Max with Alexander Skarsgård as my good friend Eric Northman. It's called Succession. Good show. Also, Stranger Things, I've been binge watching that. Season 4 with Eddie! Good old Eddie on Stranger Things. He does. What? And then I watched The Boys with Jensen Ackles from Supernatural. Another good show. Chucky's coming out in a couple weeks. Chucky Season 2, I've seen the trailer for it. The trailers for it, pretty damn good. They just finished wrapping Season 2, actually. So that's probably going to end probably late December, maybe early January. I don't know how many episodes are going to be. Probably like 8 to 12 episodes. So probably going to end around Christmas, maybe a little bit after Christmas. I don't know, we'll see. Cobra Kai Season 5 begins next Friday. Oh, damn, I'm at 5%. Alright, I'm going to quickly do these things. I got to get out of here. I'm sorry. I would read all these, but I got to quickly do this. Where are we here? I can't even see this. Damn, I can't see. Yeah, so check my review out for Clash of the Castle on... Oh, actually, excuse me. All Out Sunday night. Here we go. Alright, let's run through these comments real quick. NFL, I chat about NFL... can't wait. Come on, Saints or 49ers. Your case, you are 49ers fan, right? Yeah. 49ers all the way. Issa great on Wrestling Inc. podcast. Have you seen her on there? My fave wrestling Gab, myself, or Conman. But he on Twitch now. You heard of them. Wrestling Inc. podcast, yes. I do watch them too from time to time. When Issa's on, usually. Got that. I can't stand Roman, so disagree with her there. He's boring. Hope new champ soon. Drew, maybe, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. But what they do, if they do it with Drew in his hometown, 70,000 people screaming that he won both belts. Will it be a ratings grab? No. So Roman is projected to win, and I think he still will win. But you never know what's going to happen. But I think if Roman loses, Issa's gonna be a very unhappy camper. I might have to console her. Not like that, but you know what I mean. We move on. Issa friends with Bad Bunny. Sure, he was on her live stream. Sure, he was once. Well, she plays clips of Bad Bunny. He was never on her show, I don't think. But anyway, she really loves Roman. I mean, she has like 3 boyfriends: Roman, Bad Bunny, and Woodlow. Whatever floats your boat. And on Wednesday nights, we stay up late watching Issa and Kenny Omega while we masturbate. Not to Kenny, but you know. Anyway, enough simping over Issa. Yeah, let's just stop that. Stop it. I'm amazing and gorgeous, so I'm okay. Good for you. Also, there's a lot of wrestling, the live streams for Raw, Dynamite, SmackDowns. SmackDown, have you seen Pete? Loads. I noticed must be 10 or 20 to choose from. I float around different ones myself. I used to do Jordan, J-Man Legit's Jordan Little, I used to join his live streams, but I don't do that anymore for obvious reasons that I'm not going to talk about. So I'd rather just go on Issa's chat, but when she's not on, there's a live chat, if it's Mount Gooley or Chase ever did one, or if there's one live, I might join it, but usually I just stay with Issa, and that's it. Or I'll just watch it and just live tweet, and that's it. I don't need to be on everybody's live chat. But there he goes on his scooter, but at the same time every stream. That guy, I'm gonna find that guy. I'm gonna beat his ass. Stop doing that at 3:45 in the morning. You're keeping me up. Stop it. You son of a bitch! Okay. Anyway, yeah, that guy's annoying. But he's a great part of my show. Anyway, I must thank him. Must be going to work, must be same time. Wish UK had AC built in. We have to buy crappy little fans in the summer. They're crap. Well, sucks to be you, dude. Sucks to be you. Okay, we got a few more left. How's our power? 4%. I gotta go. Because if this goes and I lose 3 hours of good stuff. Alright, let's finish this up. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 5 more to go. I know it's JD from New York job full time. Well, yeah, he has this, and then his side job is doing really bad commentary for House of Glory, which he did this past Sunday on Fight. It was boring. Boring. I had to mute him just to look at the match because I could not stand his fucking voice. Braves fan. Fuck the Braves. And fuck you too. Anyway. They are English. Ozzy and Sean! Ozzy is born in the UK, yeah. He was born in Birmingham, I believe. Love Oz1's great program. They're crazy, that family. Well, yeah. They were the #1 show on MTV before, Jersey Shore came around. Now, Jersey Shore is still the #1 show, but everything else sucks. They got rid of Floribama Shore, that Florida show, the wannabe Jersey Shore in Florida. They got rid of that after season 5. Thank the Lord. That show sucked so bad. There was supposed to be another Jersey Shore in Jersey called the Jersey Shore 2.0 or something like that. Scrapped that immediately. Thanks to the original cast. Like, oh, you ain't doing that. There's only one Jersey Shore and that's us. You can't emulate the original. I don't care how hard you try. There will never be another Jersey Shore ever again. Good times on the original Jersey Shore and on Jersey Shore Family Vacation and the spin-offs that came out of that. With Jay Well and Snooki, their show, Paulie D and Vinny's dating show that lasted 2 seasons, I think. Well, 2 or 3 seasons. Vinny still can't find a chick. I mean, come on, Vinny. Dude, come on. If Paulie D can get a chick, why can't you? You know the technical bromance between Paulie D and Vinny. Nothing wrong with that, but Gabs are here. Oh yeah, Paulie D, Jersey Shore, Gabs are here. Situation. We have a situation. Oh yeah, the Osbournes were great. Osbournes were great. 4 seasons. Really the DVDs say season 1, season 2, season 2.5. But there is a season 3, never came out on DVD. I don't know why. And there is a season 4, but you have to look that up. I don't know why season 3 and 4 never came out on DVD. Sharon? I digress. What, you been to the Osbourne mansion? Kelly Osbourne, quite cute. Yes, she is. She is a doll. But watch out for the dogs, so they'll try to bite you at every fucking turn. Get away from me! And then they poop everywhere. Like, you have to watch where they poop. Who pissed? Who pissed on that carpet? That blasted fucking dog, man! Why did they do this, Sharon? I'm a plutonium turd! They love their dogs. They love their dogs. It is what it is. But, now Kelly's gonna have a kid. Jack has 3 or 4 kids now with his wife. His second wife, I believe. Or third wife. Amy, I don't know what's going on with Amy. I personally don't care. They've forgotten Osbourne. Sharon's doing good. Ozzy's doing good with his coming off back surgery. I think Ozzy's other kids from his first marriage are doing pretty good. I think they're married with kids now. The Osbournes are having a good life. And Ozzy's new album comes out next Friday, Patient Number 9. So I got that. Alright, we're almost done. I gotta get out of here. But yeah, I have been to the house, the old house. The old house when the TV show came out. And they were in Los Angeles, close to Beverly Hills. Good shit. Love that house. Too bad they tore it down. Area security famous best friends with the Osbournes. Are you secretly famous best friend? No, I'm just the adopted Osbourne. I'll let you go, Pete. Okay, I'll talk to you maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, if I do go live tomorrow, it'll probably be tomorrow evening. I'll see. I got a lot of stuff to do, so I'll try to get a live stream up tomorrow. Probably around maybe 6 o'clock, right before that Rant and Rave podcast. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel and how I feel. That's all I gotta say about that. But if you hit the bell, then when I do a live stream or a regular video, you know I'm on. That's that. But if I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll probably see you maybe on Sunday. And that's that. Someone on Jersey Shore had a Twitter feud with Carmella. Now, that was funny. Carmella won. Snooki wrestled at WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania 24 or 25. Wasn't really that good. The Twitter feud was Angelina and Carmella. And Carmella won. Because Angelina is a bitch. Because she thinks she's the queen of Staten Island, and Carmella supposedly says she's the queen from Staten Island. But with Angelina, she's garbage. She's the garbage dump of Staten Island, and Carmella is just the whore of Staten Island. Sucks to be you, Corey Graves. You married a whore with your tiny cock. But I digress. That's Snooki? Snooki. Alright, final comment. Jack Osbourne, Adrenaline Junkie program was good. Jumping out of planes, did you see that? Yes, I did. And his, his ghost stuff. This ghost stuff on Discovery Channel and this on the Travel Channel. Destination Osbournes, I think it's called. I forget what it's called. But the Osbourne shows on with Jack Osbourne, very good. The ghost stuff is great. Love it. But that's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on with your cock out. And if you're not down with that, you sons of bitches, go to sleep. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace and fuck you, man. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. if I would let me go,